welcome to the Wine and Conquers. Today is our Harry Potter night. So this is Hogwarts Prep. This is everyone's here's first D&D campaign. We are missing Orion. He is stuck in lead traffic. We have a permanent new addition. Not only you have to stay in the attic, like right there.
It's the attic.
There's a bed there too, so you'll have the whole Harry Potter experience. Just keep your biscuits through the window.
Biscuits!
Oh, biscuits. What?
I'm sorry. I didn't do it this time. It was me.
Did you curse?
Yes.
The sand hasn't even even started.
It was before the thing.
Oh, okay, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Sorry.
Hi, everybody. Announcements. The first and coolest announcement out of all the announcements for here on and ever is so our lovely DM screen that you guys see here was made from Talent.
Wait. This one right there.
This one right here. See, that's one of your faces. It's not centered, and that's why I'm like, let's not press that button. But it's being pressed many times.
Sorry.
So yeah, Talent Claw made this. But not only are they so cool, I think this is the first time you guys hear this announcement. It was the other D&D group. So all of us and all of you beautiful people out there that are listening to this get a 10% off if you go to their Etsy, which the link is on. If you're on the computer, scroll down. You'll see a button. It has the Talent Claw logo. It takes you right to their Etsy. Yeah, you get a 10% off. The discount. The code is Divine Conquer. It was texted to me in all caps. I don't know if that's important, but Divine Conquer in all caps.
Woo!
So 10%
Woo!
off. And
Partners.
I have not checked my mail since 4 p.m., but I should have gotten my dice vault from them today.
Ooh!
So I don't have it here, but for Friday's game, you'll see this nice, lovely hexagon dice wood vault.
Yay!
It is gorgeous,
I
and
can't
they're working
wait.
on more stuff. So yeah, use that, and that's cool. That's really cool. Other announcements: you have a show coming up in September. I don't know, a tour. When is it? Because that video
we're
is
playing Nacogdoches on the 1st.
Okay.
Ooh.
I have a video
June,
with
and then,
a tour of yours.
Yeah, and then we're doing the tour in September.
Okay, it's tour in September. Macadosha.
Macadosha.
Are there related to this specific stream? On the left side, you can see everyone's character sheets, except for these two. You guys don't get character sheets. You guys don't get cards. You guys don't get miniatures. Nothing.
Wow.
I'm just gonna
until they're made.
I'm gonna be the dead guy walking around.
You're gonna be the.
It's alright.
It's too soon.
I have constant disguise self on myself.
Yeah.
It's too soon, motherfucker.
Yeah, but since we just finished making a character like maybe 20 minutes ago,
Yay, we're doing it live.
We're
Always live.
fuck doing everything live. All right, I think that's pretty much everything. Saturday we'll be playing Red Flag. So
Yeah,
come
Red
watch that.
Flags. It's a fun card game.
Yeah. And then we're still figuring out what we're gonna do with a third D&D campaign that's gonna be starting up.
What?
And alternating Magic the Gathering card game.
Woo!
So,
Lots of
I
stuff.
have,
Movies.
and we are doing movies. Not this Saturday. I think this Saturday. You'll see our movie review that we did for Mazes and Monsters. And then we did two that I'm still editing.
Yes, gotcha.
Give me fucking breathing room.
Yes.
I do have a full-time job.
He's doing so much.
And cooking.
Yes.
Cooking
show, yes.
Yeah, the links are for the presentation on there as well. But without further ado, I am Jesus. I will be y'all's dungeon masters for this Harry Potter adventure based on the 1940s. Let's introduce ourselves, starting with this way to give Ryan enough time to magically come in exactly on his turn. My bird is very upset.
Your bird is.
Okay.
Hi guys, I am Jess. I play Neff, who is a Hufflepuff barbarian who likes to swing her maul, and she's very, very upset over our poor Osiris's demise.
Spoilers.
That's not a spoiler.
The episode after.
That's right. Yeah.
It's
It's been
spoiled us.
It's.
Hi. I'm Lee. I play Bones, and I am a Gryffindor sorcerer with wild magic and a dragon brother, and I am newly young.
Wait, hold the fuck up, you're forgetting somebody.
And I've also always interrupted.
We should have gone this way. I had a feeling, but I was like, no, let's give him time.
Oh wait, we
Perfect time.
changed seating arrangements and there's dice on the floor. I don't know whose it is. Anyways.
Oh, those might be Jeremiah's. Jeremiah spilled all his dice.
Oh god.
It's not
Oh, I
mine.
saw that.
That might be
Yeah.
Jeremiah's.
I'll go last, loop back around to me.
All right. Sorry if you're done.
I think
Someone
I'm done.
interrupted.
I got interrupted by our lovely co-player. That one, you'll see him in a minute.
Oh, hey, Ryan.
What's up?
You want to know some good news?
What's up?
Did you know that Talon Claw gave us a 10% code?
What?
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
permanent?
Like if you go to Talon Claw's Etsy account
Uh-huh.
and you want to buy one of the beautiful D&D screens
Uh-huh.
or
Dice
their hexagon dice balls, they're all handmade and wooden and beautiful. You can just type in Divine Conquer and you get 10% off. Isn't that
Fuck
freaking
yeah,
nice?
you need to
Yes.
advertise that like
That's-
on every
that's-
stream.
That's what we're doing.
This is the second time.
This is
Okay.
we're doing. But yeah.
Did you make a video for the intermission?
Not for this. Oh, we already wrote it. We're gonna block it, and then hopefully we're gonna shoot it within a week or so. Yeah,
Woo!
that's the thing that's happening.
Oh, you
Please don't be mad. I promise
We're getting there.
nothing in this video, other than maybe a meme. Can you please introduce yourself?
Sure.
If you want to, or it could be a surprise until you actually show yourself up. And
You could just say your actual
So-
name.
yeah, you just say who you are.
Okay, I'm Kathy, and I'll be playing a rogue.
Ooh.
She's
Oh,
being
man.
So
mysterious.
mysterious.
Sneaky boy.
Mysterious.
Sneaky
Two
boy.
robes. All right, let's a proper introduction.
And I am Justin. I'll be playing Articulo Mortis. But he'll go by Artie, just for easy.
Yay, easy.
He is a Paladin bard.
Yes, he is.
And
yes.
That's it. That's all you get.
Hi, I'm a little late, and I'll be playing. I'm Ryan. I'll be playing Ferris, a light domain cleric from Slytherin House, who enjoys lighting shit on fire and getting drunk on the luck of others. So yeah, it's pretty great.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Josh. I'll be playing Jericho, who is also a rogue. And I'm a werewolf.
That is out in the open now.
Definitely out in the
out
open.
on the table.
It's just out.
Yeah.
You're out now.
Hi.
Just like the full moon will be in about a week.
Yeah, in a week so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. I play Sonya. I'm a divination witch, and I'm really excited. I astro projected, basically, kind of.
Got a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
You had a little blue glowy moments going there. Yeah.
And weird dreams.
Yeah, weird dreams.
Weird
Dreams.
dreams.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, and all the introductions and nice codes being given, let's roll that fucking intro.
Unmute.
Okay, and so for recapping over last time's episode, so after administering a potion and trying to kill off the curse from Osiris, things didn't pan out so well, and Osiris did finally succumb to the curse of the lycanthropy, which kills muggles.
I was murdered.
You were myrtleized, murdered.
Ha! Like moaning Myrtle.
So, after spending a couple of days in the sewers, guarding off from 3 Dementors that were broken off, one of the wizards that was there accompanying Newt, you guys finally managed to banish them in a extremely venting of natural 20s and rolling hundreds on your sorcery points. Yeah, that was the most one-sided fight I've seen out of the deadliest encounter I've given you. It was very odd.
Even worse than the basilisk?
Yeah.
The basilisk is I messed up on how to do legendary actions.
That doesn't
but-
count.
But that was also slightly one-sided. So after doing that and losing yet another Omega, this one will be the youngest one to the unfortunateness of the magical community desperately trying to find you. You did encounter a new friend, Mr. Articulo. One of the coolest guys in the world.
That's not it.
He is an icy bird.
You are an icy bird.
He's an icy bird.
You're as cool as ice, though.
Oh.
So, with that,
Iceman.
we're going
Just
to
remember, don't be a
Willing
bitch.
to
It's
pay
only a lich.
price.
Yes. That
we're
was
gonna
so good.
continue on in the
That's all I
sewers.
got.
I can't
don't
wait
got
for you
any
to
other
get-
cool stuff.
I
After
cannot wait for you to get cutting words.
After you guys defeated the Dementors, you guys were starting to head back into the sewers. So, what do y'all do?
I don't know about y'all, but I think Glasgow's done with us, and I'm kind of done with this city. Like,
I want to make sure these kids are taken care of.
Yeah, didn't
They
you say
can't
something
stay here.
you were saying
I
something
really
about your
don't think-
father's place?
Yeah,
Where
I
is
really.
your father's place, and what is
Yeah.
your family? Since that came up earlier.
Yeah. What was
Before-
Newt talking about?
Before you guys launch into everything, can we find out who our new friend is who's listening to us? Yeah. I assume he's listening to us.
He's like literally right there.
Hey,
Hi.
It's
what's your name,
everyone,
bud?
including Newt.
You
is
can call
there
me
except
Artie.
for
Artie? It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm
Orlum?
Ferris.
Archie.
Orlum is protecting the
Left-handed
children. She
shit.
stayed
Oh,
behind.
yes.
I don't like it.
I do.
I
Don't
am
like it at all.
left-handed.
About Ella.
Well, I
Yes.
gotta go
Is- did
back
her
to my
body
car. I don't like just
disappear?
leaving it
Okay.
around
Oh.
and stuff. So, but maybe I can help you guys out. We'll see.
Are you an aura by chance? Because I think entrapment says you have to tell us if you are.
That's not how that works at all.
It should.
Well, I can guarantee you that I am no orc.
Insight check.
Well, inside.
Yes. I want to do that last. Insight. 12.
Are you an aura?
I can guarantee you I am not an orc.
You believe him.
4.
I'm gonna start lighting candles in the corner of the room.
his cool demeanor and kind of fuck off attitude makes him the most chill aura, if you will, if he is an aura.
Didn't you say you had a cool leather jacket?
I got like a,
Like a duster?
I guess it's more like a long cloak, and then like on top of that cloak it has like fur that's coming around here, and then a cape on that.
You're freaking Jon Snow. Okay.
I was expecting a wick, but okay. Jon Snow works
So
too.
what kind of car do you drive?
I don't know if they're really like around in that time, right? But it's a Volkswagen.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's a Volkswagen.
Beep, beep.
So
Meet me.
That's kind of polarizing, given that we're in, Scotland, and that's the people's car of Deutschland.
That is what the name means.
Yeah, it is.
But
Where
you know
are you
what?
originally from?
Y'all are asking a lot of questions from a lot of kids.
Well, you followed a bunch of kids to the sewers, so.
As
I
you see
followed
Newt
a
completely
Dementor down a thing.
ignoring this and
was
just
fighting.
leaving.
No.
Into the
I came to
further
help
into the sewers.
the little kid that was screaming that was being attacked by
I'm
something.
gonna follow Newt.
Okay.
But
He sees that you're following. He does not stop
That's
or acknowledge that you're there. He just
He's
walks.
gonna go interview the dragon. I know him.
But I am
I'm just
interested
walking
in
with them
seeing
now,
what
at this
so
point.
many young wizards are doing down in the sewer. But I do need to go get my car.
Believe me, young wizards are being down here is merely coincidence at this point. But yeah, I mean, get your car.
There's no such thing as coincidence.
Shit.
I'm going to,
I
against
like
my
it.
better judgment, shake my flask and be like, or is
Yes, he literally just shakes a little glass with some silver liquid.
Is that pee?
That's the strangest pee.
Sure, let's go with that. That's what I'm
Silver
wondering.
P?
I thought it was gold.
Yeah, it is gold.
It's gold.
I
Oh.
like you.
Let-
Well, Artie, nice to meet you.
Maybe
I'm
it
Jericho.
turns silver
I
over
really thought it was
time.
silver.
No, it's gold.
Okay.
Ignore him.
It's gold.
It's gold P.
I thought it
It's
was
like a pale gold, but it's
Yeah.
still gold.
Is the alleyway like big enough for me to drive my car up into it?
There is a certain amount of distance you can get in, but not all the way to where you were. It eventually becomes like a one-person alleyway.
I see.
So standard Europe. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I want to go back to the car.
Okay. So you
And
can.
then I'll find
wanna
a
follow
better
that.
place to park than like
Okay.
in the middle of like the road where I just left
Yeah.
my car.
Yeah. Of course. Of course. Okay. So, if you're following it,
Yep.
you're going to go to your car. Where do the rest of you four go?
I'm following Neff.
Okay.
I'll go with them.
Who's them? Neff and okay.
Yeah, I'm sticking with
I
Neff.
want to stick with the party since
Okay.
there's nothing to clean up, right? Everything's just clean and spruced up.
Technically, everything's smashed, including your young 6-year-old friend.
Is there
Yeah.
anything dropped that we could pick up?
Oh, what about her teddy bear? Or, that was there.
That would not have been
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
checking. You never know. Maybe Dementors had some fancy things.
They
inside
maybe
of
yeah,
their
maybe
robes.
Dementors like teddy bears. I don't know.
Make them drop loot. Damn it. No.
As you guys start following Neff, and thus also Newt. Every time one person like joins, he kind of looks, ignores, keeps walking. When the third person kind of starts, he slightly gets altered and starts walking a little bit faster, and then just slightly faster per person that keeps joining you.
Is he running yet?
No.
Is
but
he
He's very
going
hasty.
back to?
He's
where,
going back
okay.
to
where the kids
yeah.
are? Okay.
But he's just being extremely awkward at the moment. So
It's okay, buddy.
that's-
I don't like crowds either. You're good.
Hey, they came with the Dementors. Maybe he's got something to report.
What he said last time he didn't.
What? I can't hear you.
We were quietly discussing, but not appropriately for the mics. That maybe he has a strange thing with us dispatching the Dementors since they brought them. So maybe we should stay on his 6 and make sure he doesn't tattle.
Well, he didn't bring them. I think
Well,
he said that his friend did, and that
he
the
was
hourglass
part
that
of
held
the
them
party.
fell or broke.
I don't know. I'm
Okay.
suspicious. I would
All right.
roll
Oh,
for
now you're
suspicious.
suspicious.
You want to roll for insight?
I'm gonna roll for suspicion.
We told him our entire extended life story, but you pick now to be suspicious.
Only because he's running away.
So,
Just awkward.
Artie,
He's gonna go harvest
you
my
get up
brother.
to your vehicle. You find it. It's you left it alone for maybe 30 seconds. It's still there where it was. Nothing has happened.
30
really.
seconds.
Yeah, it's
That's
about 30.
fast.
Yeah, you guys defeated the dimension in like 15 seconds.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
fast.
sorry.
How many
A couple of
rounds
minutes,
was
5 minutes. Yeah, you're right. You're very, very right. I don't know why I assumed that it was
I'll fly.
right there. Yeah.
it? Is he a time wizard?
You are a time lord.
Ooh.
Damn
Roll me-
it! I should have known.
Roll me time
Where's your
lord
TARDIS?
stuff. So,
TARDIS.
I roll a 50.
Wait, if we're doing homebrews, can I be a luck thief now?
No.
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 So I don't know what that. No.
But
I
with
assume
me
no.
going up to the
Lightning
car,
round.
I would like to go and get into the driver's seat,
Okay.
and then I will turn to the passenger and I will shake them awake.
As you are rudely awakened.
Where are we?
I don't know, but some shit just went down. There's a bunch of kids and they were fighting some Dementors. There's some dead people. This shit's getting weird.
What kids? What dead people?
They were in the sewer. I don't know. I just know there's like a bunch of kids hanging out in the sewer, and then Dementor showed up, and I went to go help them out, but you were still sleeping.
Did you grab any snacks?
I got snacks in the back seat, right?
What?
Do I have snacks in my back seat?
Yeah, sure.
That's a really weird way of saying junk in the trunk.
heard
For the
I heard something completely different
I
twice.
did
I'm like,
too.
I kind of did
You're
too.
like, whatever
do you
you're
have?
saying,
But
yes.
But I
What do you
always
have?
I
think
give,
they're-
I give
Roll
her
for
a
initiative.
burrito.
Sorry.
You have a roll-up tortilla with something in it. Sure.
Okay.
Something.
So I asked him to tell me about the kids that he met.
I don't know anything about the kids. I came to get you, and then we can go and figure out what's going on with these kids. comfortable leaving you in the car. Just in the middle of the road.
You said they were weird. Do I really want to meet them?
I mean, they're just like in Glasgow doing magic all over the place.
Shit.
No wonder we're wanting.
I mean, as far as you know, magic should not be done out in public.
Okay.
We're just
The rules
willy-nilly.
against that.
We
A
have
lot of
our
rules
wands
against
out
that.
forever.
Okay.
But
You have one.
there are magic people in Glasgow, and I don't think we've seen a lot of them.
Alright, let's go see them.
Beep beep.
Eventually you find a location where you can park your vehicle. That is legal in around one of the
Do I
apartment
gotta
buildings.
get toll? I don't want to pay like a fee.
There's not. You can park in front of an
No
apartment building.
meter.
There's no meters at the moment. Not a lot of people can own vehicles, so you can find parking. Don't worry about that. You find it in a location. You leave your car, lock it, and everything. I have an extremely odd question for you. Where do you keep your greatsword?
So I have like the shield thing on my back, and I figure it would be like whoosh, in the back.
So, there's quite a bit of people just looking at you walking around with the sword and shield.
That's okay.
Most people won't say anything.
It's like late at night, right?
God.
You said it just fell, like the darkness just
Yeah,
fell as
yeah.
we came up.
So yeah, you'll see like a child approach you and just say it's cool, and then as that's all, and then just kind of keep going.
Be like, stay in school, kid. That's it.
And she's like,
That's
I don't
it.
have time. I have to work, and then he keeps leaving.
My school got bombed.
Inappropriate.
Wow.
Okay, so
Back in my day, we
have
would
to
just
leave.
rebuild the school.
For my offspring joke.
so as you guys are you gonna go back to the sewers essentially?
I mean, like, would we even know where they were in the sewers? Like, they all just kind of went in without us, and it's like a maze,
You
right?
can go back to the location where you last left them. Yeah.
Can I go in and do my divine sense to sense, like, if I can sense where they went?
How far is the reach? 60 feet?
I think so. I didn't write it down, to be honest. 1 second.
I believe
Write
it's
it down, Justin.
60 feet it is.
Party foul.
With that, you know what? Sure, roll me percentile.
Percentile.
Get that roll.
92.
Woo!
Oddly enough, yeah, you definitely do sense something when you cast it. You sense something powerful. A
No, I only sense
really
one.
strong beast. Yeah, only one. But directly underneath.
Underneath.
Are there any, like,
No,
animals
there's
around?
something a little bigger.
Assuming that you went back to the spot that you were in, already starting to go down into the sewers from that one like legit open door entrance into it. So already being in the sewers, you feel it underneath you, about 40 feet or so. Underneath you, kind of towards the left. So like, you know that there's other levels of sewer, and you just have to keep going down. But with that, you do follow that sensation. It does leave you kind of off here and there, but the duration of you having it, and you do get lost for a minute or two, but eventually hear voices of people talking. And with that, in a couple of minutes, you manage to find your way at the tail end of them approaching, because you also do need light.
Mm-hmm.
So as Newt has his Luma spell on, with the amount of talking and movement, and with that ability of being able to do for about 10 minutes or so, you eventually do find them. You don't know what that beast is, but you know there is a large beast, a very powerful magical beast, that they're also going towards that direction. As you guys are all walking in your current conversation, you see your new friend with this cool leather jacket. As you turn around, you also see, why don't you describe your character?
A girl in a much cooler leather jacket.
Cooler leather jacket, guys.
It looks expensive.
It looks very expensive.
Believe it.
And some cool boots.
Okay?
Are they all? Is it all black?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not bad.
Make it sure.
Pants?
Do you have pants or shirt
Pants,
on?
yes.
No, no pants.
So I was just like, wait a minute.
No pants.
What are you
Completely bottomless.
Bottomless.
Hey, that girl's hot.
Hello.
That feels like such a comedic cop out. I said one word and I cracked everyone up.
Pants.
It's a good word.
Do you weapons out or anything? What
All
color's your
weapons are
hair?
in my jacket.
Okay. So underneath your jacket you have all your stuff. What is your age range? Do you look young, old?
I would say like early 20s.
So you see another person behind.
Hi.
Oh,
Hi,
people.
people. What's up?
Do we attract strays now?
You're catching me mid
nice.
mid
Oh,
Be
no,
nice.
no,
This guy
no.
mid glug of my flask.
It's almost
being
like
I
weren't
need my
invited.
skull.
Hi. I don't know who
I
you
take offense
are.
to that.
Weird.
offense to this
It's
stray.
almost
She's-
like you
she's
guys
whooping
didn't
you.
just invite me to come.
Yeah, as an
down
orphan,
here.
I also
No,
pay.
no.
Hey, we totally invited you. We're just
As you
joking
guys are
around.
discussing
We're not talking
and
about that.
slightly
Oh, then.
awaiting them from coming, like waiting and then starting to move together as a group, Newt has not cared and continued moving.
Can I see Nude on there?
Yeah, you can
I
see him,
wanna,
but he's
like,
now
go
like
up to
30
him.
feet away.
And I want to like try to keep pace with them
Sure, you can. Easy enough.
and be like, "So what are you doing with all these little kids? It's a little weird, right? Like you're an older guy, right?
As he does not make eye contact with you at all.
You look like you're like ashamed of something."
No, it's just like, and he says hi, bye at the same time, and then just keeps walking.
Can I cast friends on him?
Try. What is the DC? 14. So we just made your character.
I don't know.
Spell save
Oh, okay.
13.
13.
So I rolled a 19.
Oh
Without
shit.
any modifiers. As you cast your spell, and you see that he looks at you. That's not bad. And I said, oh, and he keeps walking.
Is Newt considered legendary?
He's just really cool.
If he was coded into a video game, would he be considered an
You're
essential
being
character?
meta.
Hey, Meta Man.
Probably would be a very important NPC, yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Metamucil.
Anyway, continue.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, I mean, you seem like you're headed somewhere in a hurry. Where are you headed?
I want to go back to work.
I'm gonna call out to Newt behind him, like not being able to hear the conversation because Newt's like desperately trying to gain distance, and I just saw this guy walk past. If you see a displacer skull, let me know.
Newt immediately stops and turns around towards. Now starts walking towards you. And if anyone says anything to him or whatnot, he will ignore that. And then looking you dead in the eye. Displacer skull?
I lost one a while back.
How
I've been
big was
using
the
it as a
displacer?
torch.
What was the skin color?
I don't really remember.
Was it
Sonya,
black?
what?
It looked like a panther.
I want to say it was like Panther-esque.
How many claw extensions did he have?
I think it was 2. I want to say 2.
Wasn't it 2 and then the other one maybe had 4?
Yeah.
There was a way bigger one. Was it yellowish?
You saw
Look.
2 displacers.
Or was it 3?
Yes, we killed 2 displacers.
You-
They were trying to kill us!
Wait, they didn't die though. They reappeared when we left.
They were magically enchanted, as was the skull.
We didn't
Hey,
harm.
Newt.
We must look for that skull immediately.
Newt.
Huh?
And that skull, we must look for it immediately.
Okay. I'm totally okay with this.
Can we do a find?
That much spell.
Newt.
Yes.
Do you know of the Hufflepuff Vault?
Do you know of any vaults? Shit.
No.
Can I?
I'm gonna reach in my bag and take out the air book and give it to him.
What else?
While he's looking, can I go walk to Borla?
Sure.
Because he's still beyond us, right?
Yeah, you would have to ditch the group to go to Borlong.
That's
So
okay.
the group will eventually get there, but that's what you
I want to
have
let
do.
Bordelong know what's going on, so.
Okay. Alright.
Do I see the dragon?
If you follow her, you will eventually see a dragon, yeah.
Hey,
Feel
Bones,
like
are you getting away from the group?
I'm walking to Bordelong.
I'm gonna follow you.
She doesn't trust nobody.
I have a lot of questions.
She doesn't trust nobody.
Okay, so,
Yes.
Newt's gonna just read that book standing there.
Okay.
As water keeps dripping, the
Okay.
clouds smell. You guys have oddly gotten used to. It's gonna take a day or two to get used to the smell of sewer.
I'm pretty free spirit, so.
You're gonna be smelling extra, man.
I'm gonna-
You're gonna have to get used to that.
I'm gonna turn to our
We'll see.
We're
new
high out
female
on
friend
methane.
and just talk to her. Hi. I haven't met you. I don't know if you came after I left or what's up. But hi.
Hi.
Who are you?
I'm Artie's
in my
friend,
car.
Mia.
Mia. Okay. I'm Neff. What's up?
Artie told me you kids were being weird. He was coming to
Generally,
follow
we
you.
are.
I'm gonna pipe up and be like, not entirely wrong.
That's Ferris. He
Well,
likes
I
fire.
missed
He's a pyromaniac.
Fire and healing things.
And
occasionally
undead
dead
things.
stuff.
So, yeah, we're kind of an odd bunch, so you can call us weird. It doesn't really bother me.
You literally only described me and then said we're an odd bunch.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
She ain't wrong.
You
Hey.
wanted to burn the boat!
Wolf boy over here.
I just
okay,
want to yell
I'm gonna
back
need
to
you
the group. They
You're at
roll.
about a 10. I'm gonna need you to put it to about a 4.
We're
dog.
freaking nuts. Okay.
Emphasis on dog.
I'll put it down.
Alright.
Okay, I can
So-
compromise on 7. We're good.
The gist of this is yeah, I don't even know where to begin, but there's a bunch of little kids in the sewer that we're trying to help kind of figure out what to do with them, and right now this is
As
not
Newt's
safe.
there reading the book, the Muggles.
Yeah, they're muggles. Thank you, Newt.
I'm gonna hear Newt
They're
pipe up and be like,
orphans.
is there anything
They're
you can cast
muggles.
to help me find this skull?
They lost the people.
Closes the books, loses interest in the book, gives it back.
Thanks. Okay,
Um,
put it away.
Kinda takes off his wand.
Throw it on the ground.
Casts a spell in the air, and you see that you don't see it, but it's almost as if he's looking through some in there and just moving inward like that, and he just starts walking not slowly, but not at full pace. He's moving about half
I'm
speed.
following him very closely.
I
He's
I
just
give up at this
moving
point.
into somewhere completely different
That's
to the
fine.
sewers, and then eventually, when you guys dissipate from the group, he casts Lumos on his light on his wand as well to keep following them.
Can I cast light on my own wand?
Yeah.
What?
Any object.
Oh my god.
Technically.
This has just now dawned on me.
Technically, the light spell makes a whole wand bright.
Yes.
Okay.
Lumos will only
Is
the
The
tip.
tip.
Okay, I'm
Just
going to
the
cast
tip.
light on my entire wand because fuck that tip bullshit. Like,
So your wand, the whole thing is as bright as a torch.
I have a light saber.
Okay.
Has Sonya caught up with me yet?
Sure.
Yes.
You're also going there as well, right?
I'm kind of staying in the middle because like everybody just kind of took off in different directions.
Just real quick,
and,
I'm gonna
like,
be
I'm
like,
still
can
wondering
you guys
like
follow us for a minute?
I'm
so
kind of
we
like
can kinda
thinking in my
regroup?
head, why'd I even come down here?
But if Sonya caught up with me, I want to talk to her.
Oh, I'm gonna
before I
call
get-
as we're leaving the group. I'm gonna be like,
Yeah, but
we'll be back,
one still
finding
have a-
skull.
Doesn't make it seem any less weird to me.
Okay. Can I talk to Sonya?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You,
okay.
Just
So-
real fast.
We're
No, I'm
ahead.
just gonna say, guys, can you just follow us real quick so we can all regroup back with the
Where
kids?
are we going?
We're gonna go meet up with the little kids so you can see what
I'm
the
just standing
situation
behind,
is.
like,
I'm gonna meta just a little bit here. Call them the alpha. It's cooler.
Are you still
Okay,
exhausted?
so
Okay, so Sonya, what are we going to tell them? This is my biggest fear right now. I know we have to let them know what happened, but what are we going to tell them about Ella?
Oh, the kids.
I guess and 2
I-
points.
you just saw her dot like.
I was
understand-
concentrating on something else
Yeah.
so hard. I was like,
Yeah.
Well, and 2 point, and one of them ran back though, didn't he?
Yeah.
One did get away. I forget his name.
Probably
Bad,
didn't
I
give it to you.
didn't write down. Sorry.
Probably didn't give it to you.
I think you did. My
Look.
my bad. Anyway, what do you
we
think?
should just tell them the truth. It'd be hard just to lie to them, certainly since we already told them there's magic, and just kind of
Do they even understand what a Dementor is? He didn't come down here.
maybe
did
just
he
some
really?
other creature. It will be hard to explain stuff to them, but I want to keep them in the loop. What happened, and maybe we can do a shrine for Ella also with the other.
And 2 point, I guess, since we found out.
Isn't 2 point
Yeah.
with everybody else? His
He's dead.
He
yeah,
died.
I know, but his shrine.
He's already buried with everyone
Osiris,
else.
yeah.
They did that one.
Okay. I'm
just
sorry.
redo.
I'm really just emotionally distraught. Thank you for helping me remember how this happened.
His name was Brian.
Brian. Can I ask you something?
Sure.
I had a weird dream the other night, and you were how long were you in school for a few years? About 4, 5, 7?
Yeah, I mean, we're 4th, 5th year.
5th year students, yeah.
Are you do you know all the nooks and crannies of your corridor and the Gryffindor?
I mean, I guess so. I mean, I explored a little bit. I'm pretty curious. I do a lot of reading, so I've heard
you
about
were
some
with
secrets.
the bookshelves a lot, right?
Absolutely.
Was there anything maybe hidden? I mean, did you pull something in like a secret passage of any sort come up?
Nothing's coming to mind, but can I roll to see if I remember anything?
You would not have found one.
I don't think so.
Did you hear maybe something being there?
I don't think so, but I can look in my tome and see. It
Yeah,
has
maybe
been...
your tome or maybe even the book that Nev has.
Okay.
Nev has.
We should have a book powwow, because I feel like we need to... You know, I think that's the
Start
best
a
way to
book club.
learn. Maybe
Start a
learn
book
from
club, yeah.
Newt. Have like a book club.
Yeah, because
Totally done.
what I saw
Still old.
from my dream, something might be hidden there that
Really?
might not be safe anymore, or someone else found.
Do you think it's the other vault?
That's what I'm thinking.
Ooh, we did so well with the first two, so I don't mean that in sarcastic ways. We did well.
Yes,
we
but
got a
if
lot of stuff.
That one was found. They would only need one more. Oh, she from
Ravenclaw.
Gryffindor. Yeah, she from Gryffindor.
Oh, yeah,
She
one
only
more.
had
One more. Gotcha.
Yeah, maybe we can have that. Maybe think about that a little bit.
Yeah.
Whenever we have time. Find
I
out.
would love to go back, honestly, to Hogwarts, but I don't see how that's a thing. Anyway,
Let's go to your brother and see the.
As
let
you
him know what's going on.
all magically just come in at the end of that conversation.
Hey guys, what's up?
So, like, we're in the room with Borlong
Yeah,
and
you're
all
in
the
a
little
room
kids.
with the big old dragon. And,
Can I run up to him and hug him before anybody
Sure.
does anything like confrontational?
And I just comment, you guys
Or-
are weird.
Yeah.
there's a dragon, a nice opaque, slightly silver dragon who looks at you guys, smells you,
I'm gonna be like, you guys have such a sweet ride.
and
Thanks, man.
14 more children. Some of them ranging between the age of 6 all the way to now the oldest would be 16.
I'm gonna go up
15.
to the one that looks the youngest, and I'm gonna be like, what are you doing down here?
Douglas. He's 6 years old. He's soft brown skin, straight hair. Likes to make time for people.
Like me?
He's a sweet little boy who's kind of crying over a pile of rocks, and you see a little slight wooden pole that's kind of like just placed there, and in really bad chalk it says 2 points. And there's another one that says Osiris, and then another one that says Emma.
Ella.
Emma.
Emma.
They don't know that Ella has died yet.
Emma was,
Emma was
the
the-
other one.
The other kid that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was with 2 Point.
Right.
So I'm gonna take these two aside just real quick and I'll say we recently lost a friend of ours and he was helping these kids be their own leaders and trying to save them from a very serious werewolf threat. And we lost him and his friend 2 Point, who was also kind of their leader in a way, and another kid, Emma, and now Ella. And I'm gonna say that as quietly as possible so nobody else hears me.
And as she's saying this, I want to do minor illusion to make like it look like proper like graves, like with like good like tombstones and stuff over like the makeshift ones they made.
As you cast
Every
your spell.
minute for as long as I can.
how many
make it
level
as
1
constant. It's
spells?
it's a cantrip.
Oh, okay. As long as you keep concentrating, you can continue doing that. The first seconds that you do it, the kid that was there, Mr. Young Douglas, kind of gets spooked, and as he sees that you have your wand out, casting your spell, he kind of figures it out, but it's still just extremely depressed at the situation. And then kind of just, for a second, his curiosity overcomes the depression as his hand goes through it, and then he just kind of makes his hand go in it until he touches something solid, and then just keeps on kneeling.
I'll have it like on there. It'll have they're all buried already, right?
Yeah.
So it'll just like have the names and stuff that on them, but like in like nice lettering and like it'll be like extravagant for like what in comparison.
The 15-foot cube, that can definitely be done.
I talked to Neff and I tell her, like, this doesn't seem like a safe place if so many people have died here.
It's not, but we can't catch a break, and we're trying to figure out what to do with these kids right now.
Are there any bells near us?
Oh yeah.
Like the
The alarm
see
bell.
bells.
It's nearby, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna start ringing them just so you can talk to the kids.
Okay. As you do, most of them are gathered here, but eventually, you see some do not approach. They just stay in the far corners, but they all have infinite notice for sure. As Ferris, Newt is going into waters now, the fastest way possible.
Okay.
Do you follow? Do you try to jump through these waters, like over the ledges?
Oh, I'm like right behind him.
Okay,
Like,
alright.
nah, we're getting dirty.
So it's you're gonna come out smelling a little bit.
Okay, that's
I would
About
like to remind you that some kid was wearing it as a helmet at one point.
yes.
Well, that's true.
at one point.
Yes, at one point.
I mean, that doesn't mean they can't be on a kid in the water.
Yeah. Not. Eventually, you do find it, and it was thrown apparently just in the water. As you kind of grabs it delicately, wand in mouth, complete wand submerged already in the sewers, and he's putting it in his mouth now. As he grabs it, casts a spell on it, and completely cleans it. Looks brand new. Looks at it. A slight hesitation, and then hands it back to you.
I'm just gonna like cuddle it for a second there and just be like, okay, clean it again because we're still in the water.
You get it off and then he cleans it again.
Okay.
Now
Now do it on me. God, I reek. This is bad.
As the next couple of minutes of presentation, taking off the smell of it, you guys are coming back. I assume you would just embellish the entire story that you guys did.
Yes.
Okay.
Pretty much.
And I see. Cannot repeat another section over and over again.
Yes.
You guys continue walking, and as you're telling the story. So you rang the bell. What do you? Some kids kind of go towards you since you're kind of ringing the alarm system. As you also will hear the bell around the same-ish time.
I'm gonna say, oh shit, they might be in trouble. Like, to Newt, because Newt's the only person near me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, because I don't know
Yeah,
what they're
you-
ringing the bell for. I just know
should
bells
we
mean bad.
Go faster.
A little bit.
Lead the way.
I'm
Right where we
lighting.
are.
I'm lighting the skull.
Okay. As there is a definite happy grin on his face. Yeah. As you lead the way. So, Sonya, what are you doing?
I guess before I address the kids, I want to ask Neff, like, you said that your father's place could be a good place for these kids. I just want to give them options.
I think it would be. It's in Edinburgh, so it's.
Where's Edinburgh?
How far?
Yeah, it's. Isn't it? Jesus, I'm medding real quick. Didn't we say like it was like a day?
About a day's trip.
About a day's trip on foot.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's about a day's trip on foot.
How far is it in a car?
So it's
An hour.
it's about a day's trip on foot. Going through woods,
Yep.
rivers, and mountains makes it a little bit more difficult.
Right.
It's about a day's trip with our natural trails that we have today.
Is
It
it
might
still
be.
in the same country?
It might be. It's in the country. It's definitely
Mhm.
hidden.
It's not-
This is what you need to do to find it.
Thank
These are your landmarkers
Direct
that
bus.
your character would know. There is no such thing as a bus system to go there. There is no road to get there. You must exit the city, find the correct woods, and then keep on your road. So once you find the wood,
Yeah.
it's about a day
Maybe.
So,
because you know how to get there.
right. Okay. So I just repeat all of that back, just so time.
Okay.
Yeah.
At least we have that option. If we take that option, it'd be better to do it sooner than later, since
I don't disagree.
I think the full moon is coming up.
Absolutely.
I don't
Do
disagree.
we know? Jericho, do you have a feeling for how long we have?
Are you
It's
gonna
about a week,
itch?
right?
Got a week.
Like
What are
6
y'all like
days, 7
running
days.
from?
1 week.
Okay.
1 week, right? 1 week.
Yeah, yeah.
About a week.
Like it seems like y'all are in a hurry. Like what are y'all running from?
You have no idea, my
You guys
friend.
got like
Well,
a
I mean,
dragon
you
over
saw the
here?
Dementors. There's
It's
multiple.
like a normal thing.
No.
No, we're wanted by the ministry.
Just let me know when I walk back in. I have something.
What do you want it for?
Misunderstandings, pretty much.
I
We're,
understand
we're,
that.
we're innocent.
Oh, you do? That's cool.
No, we're not
Just say when.
innocent, but we didn't have any other choice,
I-
in my
I-
opinion.
As I walk back around the corner, I want to hold the lit skull of light and be like, I have the power, and my skull back.
Neff
fine.
rolls her eyes
I'm
so
gonna-
hard.
Touch her on the shoulder, and I will cast protection from good and evil on both of us.
Ooh.
So as you get out your wand and you can you choose 2 targets?
I mean, I'm just using 2 spells. That's what I was planning on. Let me
Two
make sure though.
cantrip.
I think I have to just do it twice, is what it is.
Okay. Alright, so as you get out your wand and you see this white energy emerge, very similar to the Patronus charm, and starts wrapping around both of you guys. And then a second, one goes around and starts wrapping around you guys. And then eventually, this foggish and smokish white energy or aura sinks into you guys and completely disappears. As Newt sees that, that's very good.
Just as a precaution with people
I-
walking around with glowing skulls and
Oh no, it's just I just lit it. And I'm just gonna cancel it like now
Okay.
and just unlight.
you're still walking around with skull though.
It's a very nice skull.
Of like a pretty.
It's a
Pretty,
big,
like-
large cat skull to you.
I want to know what a displacer beast is.
Oh, roll me history. Many magical creatures that you don't have to see every day.
12.
It's a really large cat. Maybe it's a tiger. Looks bigger than a tiger though. Pretty big.
Big ass kitty cat.
Big as kitty. Very mean big kitty. As there's a lot of kids who are starting to like approach you since you did ring the bell, but nothing was instructed, and others leave.
Wait, guys. We want to all talk to. I'm talking to the kids. We want to talk to you guys and get your opinions because this will affect you definitely. So
Yeah, we just want to give you some options, but first things, we got some bad news also. We met some creatures when we went outside, and
we heard a scream.
we tried to help one of your comrades, Ella, but we weren't able to.
Yes, you see a lot of them immediately start crying over yet another friend being lost.
Which might make this decision more easier.
As you say that, you see one of them, it looks like the oldest. He also looks like one of the heaviest set of them all. One of them, male by the name Asher, who has slightly wavy hair and black eyes. You've never really paid attention much to him, as you kind of notice that he's actually just really good at hiding. That's one of his main tricks. He goes over to you. So another one of our friends is dead. And you brought 2 more people into our group. The fucking dragon, and you still cannot protect us. Ever since we let you into our homes, everyone's dying. Whatever your options are, you can fuck off.
They were dying before we got here.
Yeah, that's why we came in the first place.
And now they're dying faster. You had
That's
one
not-
person maybe disappear once every 3 months. And we were working our way to do something about it. And now 4 of them died because of your issues. Whatever your decision is, leave.
You sure you
And-
speak for everyone?
I
Before
speak
we
for
came-
me and those that want to continue the Omegas.
I mean, we don't have to stay if you don't want us to.
You see him stand up as he's like, "Who's with me?" And you see a couple of kids kind of like starting to raise their hand. No one's.
They're trying to give you an alternative. We know that this place is no longer safe for you. We know that. Whether it's from us, whether it's from outside forces, it doesn't really matter at this point. This is no longer safe for you. So we're trying to help you find a place that's safe.
And before we came here, you're unaware of everything that was happening. And we saw several other kids outside this city get killed.
Yeah.
If
More,
we
more than
that without
once
our
every
help.
3 months. Just 3 at a time.
4, actually.
We want to see. We just want to see. Give you some options. Maybe evacuate here. I know this is your house, your home, and
This
it's
is
sentimental value. But as long as y'all are together as a family, I think that would be the most important thing.
This-
This.
This is up. I'm gonna just say one more thing. This is up to you. You are all alphas. You have a choice.
Persuasion. I'm sorry.
Do they know what the choice is yet? I don't think you
Well,
said.
we
Let's
just
see
said
if
we're
you
trying
guys are
to
gathered him on their side.
persuasion. You said.
It's yeah, persuasion.
I want to use one of my
Dirty 20.
using one of my rolls. 18.
18. Okay, from 20. All right. As you do, a lot of the kids do have their attention, and as he comes to his size, does not look at anyone in the eye, and just walks over to 2 Point's grave. And as he puts his hand on the altar, fuck, and then just because as he didn't know it was an illusion until he put it through, and just the idea of magic again kind of annoyed him.
With him casting the protect good and evil on them, did that not?
Since it's a cantrip, as long as he remains casting the cantrip every round, every 6 seconds.
I was just doing it for roleplay.
Yeah, you can still do it if you want. Just you have to just keep doing it.
Okay.
But can I come up to the kid and I want to put my hand on his shoulder and just be like, doesn't make much sense to stay here and die. Doesn't do much for their memory, does it?
We can go somewhere else. I wasn't saying fucking physically here in the sewers. Just saying, you all.
I just ran up and.
I don't know who the fuck you are either.
I don't know who
But
you
thank
are
you.
either, kid.
As he kind of, for the spell that you're currently casting. But then he moves your hand off of his shoulder and then goes around to the rear then.
Well.
We're not saying you have to do what we say. That's not at all what we're saying. We're just giving you options right now.
If there's any other place that you know of that we can help you get somewhere, we might know a place, but I think you're more familiar with this area. So. Unless you have some options that we can help you with.
No one said anything.
I just want to tell you kids that the whole reason we came down here was because Osiris, who was like family to us, asked us to help you against the werewolves. He wanted us to help you. And I understand things have changed and maybe you don't want our help anymore. But you have to understand that for us, it's important to honor Osiris's memory and do what he would have asked us to do since he was our family. So, however you guys want to handle this next step, I think you should do it as a group because I feel like that's what he would have wanted. 2 Point probably would have wanted the same thing, didn't know him as well, but that's what I understand. So, just remember that this is somebody from our family who asked us to do something, and that's why we're here.
No one says anything.
We have a potential place that you guys could hide at. It's very remote. Very little people know about it. It is a journey to get there. A bit of a journey. It'd be real quick. You said like a day once I find the markers.
Yeah.
So that would be like a day and a half maybe.
Depends on how fast you move.
Okay.
Maybe 2 days, maybe 3
Yeah.
days.
It could take up to 2 days to get there if we travel on foot.
But know that if we don't leave this area within a few days, that all those beasts might come back again. And I don't think they'll leave with all of us alive.
I mean,
Well, this seems like a terrible situation, and I'm gonna start walking out.
the kids saw the alpha, right? I mean, they had seen him and we tried to get him back, but I mean,
They were to see glimpses of the alpha werewolf.
I mean, it would be hard not to see someone that took up the whole sewer.
Yeah. No one says anything for a couple of minutes. A lot of them start talking amongst themselves. Move away from the general vicinity where everyone is at. One of the youngest kids that was in with one of the graves, Mr. Young Douglas, goes over to. Is there gonna be a house?
There's a house. There's a house with plenty of rooms and lots of food.
There's 14 rooms.
Plenty of rooms.
Do we have grass to play in?
Yes.
And no more scary monsters?
Hopefully not. I can't guarantee there's no more monsters, but hopefully there's. It would be very unlikely for monsters to find this location.
Okay. I just stayed there for a minute and then.
Can I give you a hug? Hug. Little tear comes down my cheek.
So you guys see that Mr. Artie is leaving the group. So you just leave?
Bye, Felicia.
I'm just like walking slowly out.
Yeah, I mean, but just say you're leaving. It's not like you're completely out of the scene right now, but but you are making your way out.
Just moving away.
So I asked him if he's just gonna leave them, or where he's going.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like they want us around really.
Like, I think we should wait to see if any of them need our help. These are pretty little kids.
As you do see, very non-stealthily and extremely awkwardly, Newt is inching ever so closely to your brother.
Do that. I'm still by him, right? Because I ran up to hug him. So.
Yeah, you would notice it before anyone else. It's just like, you just want to talk to him, you can, but Newt's...
Alright, and then I'll respond back and I'll say, alright, we'll give him a chance, but if stuff gets weird, I don't know if we can help him out that much. They're making it sound like it's pretty intense.
You brought me here on the pretense that it was weird.
It's getting weirder though.
Sorry.
Who would be amongst y'all? Who would be physically closest to the
Closest to what?
the stones, the memorial?
I assume I was walking away from him, so probably
Yeah.
me.
So,
Probably.
yeah,
I've
not
been near
me.
enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like
That was like the center of where we were
Yeah.
Okay,
talking.
right.
I
So,
think I was probably closer. I want to
Alright.
say.
Also, question: are you keeping concentration on the illusion, or did you break that?
I'm still keeping concentration.
Okay.
I'm not gone yet.
Okay.
So.
As you see, the older one, Mr. Asher, as he walks over towards you, since you're the closest person to him. Didn't you fucking make a pact with the big beast? Isn't he supposed to not attack us anymore?
Yeah. Well, we haven't truly hashed that out yet.
Okay, some more broken promises, got it.
I'm just
And then he
saying.
just turns around.
Look, kid, at the end of the day, I don't think you wanted to get eaten, and I certainly wasn't on the fucking menu today. So you have a choice. Either you can go to Neff's house, where apparently, I don't know much about it, but apparently it's out in the middle of fucking nowhere, and it's gigantic. There won't be any more fucking werewolves trying to eat you for lunch, and you can be chill there. Or you can stay in the smelly-ass fucking sewer and potentially die to the dementors that come back in a week. Do you want your soul sucked out?
So he starts walking towards you with this very pissed off face.
Answer me!
He goes for a swing with a 16.
My AC is 16.
Alright,
So
that is
he
a
hits
hit.
you.
With 2 points of bludgeoning damage to the face as he just roundhouse kicks you. Just,
Can I cast?
Alright, I'm gonna shrug it off
uh-huh.
and say the first one's free. Draw my bat.
I'm gonna cast levitate on him. Now he's floating. 10 feet.
Is there a dexterity save or no? Just
Me or him?
No, not you.
Okay.
The combatant. I do not know. Let me be better prepared.
Well, it has to be a willing creature.
far away.
Sorry.
I think he
I
has
think
a
there's a
dex save.
Casting magic on little kids. This doesn't look good.
He's
It's
15.
a con saving throw.
Constitution saving
He
throw.
was being combatant.
He did swing first.
Hit me first.
Mine's
He
a
did
13.
100% hit you first. Oh, that's not the right stats I need.
He's 16. He's 16.
Yeah, we're roughly the same age here.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, I'm not even bugging that.
Actually, wait, do I still have the skull in my hand?
Regardless, at the highest, I couldn't make it
Mine's 13.
13. That
Spell safety.
probably would have been a 12 at the highest. If
Okay.
he, which I'm sure he does not have +4 con.
Okay.
So-
So he's floating.
Yeah. As he tries for another swing, you right over your head as you're now levitating up as far as you want, up to 10 feet or so.
Yeah. 10 feet sounds good.
Okay.
My first priority, and I'm just going to state this for everyone
Wait.
listening. My
Yes.
first priority is to make sure you guys are safe before I deal with that big bastard, okay? I don't want to lose anybody else. I don't want
As
Osiris'
so
memory
I'm guessing
ruined.
that he's looking at me now since I levitated him.
he's swinging at Ferris.
Okay, hey, you want to calm down? Because, I could keep you up here for a while. I say to him. Hopefully he hears
As you
me.
see him starting to take off his shoe.
I'm gonna look at Bones and be like, no, let him get it out. Come on, what do you got?
This is
And
how
wind
they-
up.
Advantage with a, okay, so 14.
Warding flare.
Oh,
14.
I am firing warding flare.
Okay,
At the kid?
so Warding Flare doesn't.
Warding flare says he rolls with a disadvantage.
He already had a disadvantage.
Fuck me.
He's floating in the air throwing a shoe.
Okay, cool.
And right.
AC 16.
14.
I am winding up and I am smacking this bitch right back at him.
As the shoe flies off, takes his other shoe off.
Alright, I want to cast Prestidigitation and have a big ball of fire right in front of his face.
I'm
And
gonna
not
say,
touching it, just in front of his face.
as he with the 6 with the disadvantage.
I can do this all day, kid.
As the ah! And you just see him starting to cry.
I want to put it down.
I'm gonna go over to him and I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder, kind
Moves
of,
away.
yeah, kind of restraining him. So
He moves away. Unless you're going to physically restrain him, he's gonna keep walking.
I'm gonna see him start to move away and say, look, I wasn't joking about the soul sucking thing. It will kill you. They will come back.
You see him at the back. If you're with these fucking magic users, stay with them. If you're with the Omegas, come with me.
I don't want to be around that.
Alright.
On it, right when I guess he's moving away, I'll be like, Asher, think of the smaller kids. Think of Douglas. Think of what happened to Emma. Do you want anything to happen again?
Yeah, that all happened with you.
It would have happened without us.
Sure. Keep saying that. Keep convincing yourselves that you're nothing but fucking children killers.
Well, do you want to get torn apart
As
by
he
the
keeps
wolves?
moving away, you see 3 of them stand up.
I want to yell and say, hey, didn't you guys decide you were the alphas, not the omegas?
That was your fucking decision.
Not my decision.
And he keeps walking. Can I get 3 of you guys to roll me a d12?
D12?
Yeah, 3
D12?
d12s.
Alright,
Fuck.
Does it matter who?
That's not
It does not matter who. I just need 3 different d12s.
I've seen 1 roll, I've seen 2.
7?
7, okay.
There's 3.
4.
4
It was a 6.
and a 6. Okay.
That was
So-
4 people.
No modifier.
Douglas,
Straight.
the little boy who was with you,
Mm-hmm.
because he was already convinced, will stay. So only 2 are going to go. You see another boy by the name of Mark who has brown hair and he's very impatient. He walks up. He's also the second oldest. He's also 15. And Rain, who is an 11-year-old green-eyed, who also goes up. And these 3 start walking and start leaving, going deeper into the sewers.
So Douglas, Mark, and Rain.
Douglas stays with you guys because of your conversation.
Right, but Mark and Rain leave.
Mark and Rain. So technically, it would have been 4 of them leaving, but you definitely convinced one of them to stay.
Okay.
As that was a pretty fucking high diplomacy, and I rolled on a d12 of how many of them would be convinced. There was only 3. You guys successfully convinced one of them to stay. So at the end, only 2 additionals were convinced.
So how many is with us?
So there is
Douglas of 14, 3 left, you said?
yeah. So Merrick,
Merrick?
Carava, Sandon, Kirk, Brandon, Phoenix, Velma,
Wow.
Bullock, Ariel, and Crew.
Ariel.
I will give you guys these names on
Yeah.
break, but
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
I definitely missed a lot.
Crew,
So,
got that one.
yeah.
Always
so
the last
altogether it's 14? No.
1,
11.
Yeah, so 1,
It's
2,
11.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 omegas or alphas have stayed.
Okay.
As 3 of them go further into the sewers, ignoring what you guys are saying at the moment.
That was their choice. They're alphas. We're all alphas.
As you see, Newt. How big is your wingspan?
Just
I'm-
long answer.
I'm actually gonna go up to Newt and I'm gonna say, "Hey, Newt, I know that you're with the ministry and I know you have to."
Well,
yeah.
I'm not.
You're not.
No.
He told us he did
Okay.
a favor for
I was doing a
Dumbledore,
favor for
remember?
Dumbledore. I was technically not supposed to
Gotcha.
be involved, but I am.
Okay.
And that's the thing.
Are you in an awkward position now? I mean, I imagine they're going to be asking you for information or
No, I was in
check-in.
an awkward position.
I totally understand. I just don't want to make you get in trouble like we're in trouble.
I can if you guys are leaving and going to your father, I can offer some slight aid, if you will. I haven't done this. And he gets he stands on the only object that he can find. He kind of gets a box and stands up. He starts mimicking how Dumbledore will start his class. One's ready. And then he starts spinning his wand, and you see this white, very similar to the spell that you just cast, this white aura starts emerging from it, and then you see this guild horse come out of it as he's casting a Patronus. His Patronus charm is specifically this gigantic aquatic sea horse made out of kale. As he casts it, you see the sea horse start wrapping around you guys. You would need to try to think of what the happiest memory you have is. Not only just the happiest, but also the most potent one. It could be anything. It could be just you swimming in the water, losing control and making life easier for you, and being one with the best thing that happened to you. You know, something small like that. So try.
Okay. I'll try.
You try, nothing comes out.
Yeah.
I want to remember a particular memory. Do we have to say it?
No, you just have to think it.
Okay. It's
You
very
just have to feel it.
potent for me because it was just whether this is meta or not. When I first discovered that the rock that I had collected in the forest was actually Borlung's egg when he was hatching. And the second he hatched, we had like a magical link, and that is the most potent memory I can think of, and my happiest.
Roll an Arcana check.
That's not a good roll. It's a 12.
You see white energy come out, and that's it.
I have to try harder.
I'm gonna
This
take
thing's pretty familiar to you as well, but it's never been this powerful. It's never been able to manifest into an animal like his has.
I'm gonna try.
Roll an Arcana check.
I'm gonna think about cool stuff.
Since you already know the first step of this spell, we're skipping the. You can just try.
Nope, I didn't make it in a thing, but I got a 9.
Yeah, you not expending a spell slot, but you just cast Protection Against Good and Evil again. Does not manifest as his did. Do you try? Right. First, are you thinking of a happy memory? If so, what is the happy memory?
Being with my family before the war,
Let's be more specific than that.
before the Civil War in Spain.
Okay.
Ooh.
18.
18. As you cast it and
18 plus
Wait, no, she got a 19.
Yeah.
19.
Oh, it's 19 plus 3, 21.
21.
21. As you see
22.
this white smoke just start fizzle out, and then as a water droplet hits your arm, you lose concentration of it immediately. But you're very happy right now. You are.
Nice.
You smell the inside of your old room as well, and it makes you like, oh.
Damn.
Anyone else want to try? Sure.
nailing Felix Minor for the first time.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
But you can stay in the dice tray.
So much
That's Arcana.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah. Since now you know,
Yeah.
you have to say it out loud.
Okay.
As they using you as a guinea pig.
Yeah.
Is there a happy memory that you have?
Yes. Okay. It is taking my potion for the first time.
Okay.
Oh shit, that's not that great. That's 11.
What's your memory?
Being with my teacher. What I
A
told you
little more
about.
specific than that. Specific instance, specific moment of you being with them.
Him teaching me how to steal.
Okay. First time he taught you how to steal.
Oh,
Roll.
fuck's
Damn,
sake.
sneaky boy.
All in Arcana.
Sneaky, sneaky boy.
Sneaky boy.
That's a medium move.
He's got ratings.
9.
9.
No.
From that.
I guess I'll try last.
Now comes big guns over there.
What's your specific memory?
I'm gonna think of, I guess, running alongside the caravan with my cousin, just like picking flowers. 8.
Oh, damn.
As he says, well, you have the basics, just keep trying. Dismissed. The sound.
Is there anything we can do to intensify the feeling?
You have to know that this is absolutely the best thing that's ever happened to you. And you also have to, it helps if you suffer a lot. You understand how to distinct the two. You can't just have a happy moment. You have to be in the moment. And when the worst thing to happen to you happens, still be in the moment. So be happy. Oh, also this might help. See, gets out his wand since you're the one that's talking to him. Do you mind?
No.
And as he puts his wand right next to your forehead, tell me everything that's happened. I'm going to use this to fit to the ministry. And he kind of takes out a little glass vial that I have right over there. But it's fine.
I have one.
It's a very specific vial.
Oh.
Yeah, he needs to use because it's a specific magic item. Oh God.
You can do it.
Oh no.
You can do it.
Oh man, this is so awkward.
It's been a while since I've heard that voice.
Oh no. So he gets out this little guy and pops it open.
It's so pretty.
And
Do we know what this is? We've seen these before.
yeah, so he's going to take your thought and cast him in here for anyone to be able to see. Actually, roll me a history check, everybody.
Yes.
To just see if you know what this magic item is.
Oh wow, I don't think I do.
I really do.
I got 3.
That
13.
one.
Okay.
Alchemist is flowing through my veins. 17.
All right. You know what this is?
23.
You definitely know what this is. Yeah, I heard 21. So yeah, you.
25?
Yeah.
It's history,
Yeah,
right?
over 20.
Yeah, history.
Yeah, 25.
So you'll be able to put into a container similar to this little whirling pool.
Yeah. You get your
So
proficiency.
it's plus 5.
25.
Oh, 11. Sorry.
11. Okay. So with that still, as before it actually like he pauses it before it actually touches your. Anything you want them to hear. If you don't want them to hear something, don't say it. But
Real quick, before you start, little concern. My brother's not well known to everyone. I'd like to
don't say that.
protect
Don't
him.
think that. Don't believe it.
Don't know it's there?
Don't know it's there.
Ooh, that's hard.
Yeah. Okay. And we go. And he puts it to your forehead. And with that, he's going to do this to every single one of you guys.
Whenever he gets to me, I'm gonna be like, nah.
If you say no, he just doesn't do it to you. Just doesn't at all. But is there anything you want to avoid the ministry knowing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Everything about my brother. He
Okay.
does not exist.
Yes.
Roll me a
Everything else, they can read my wand. I'm not worried about it.
wisdom saving throw.
Anybody?
Anyone who is going to try to resist this. So
Is it a
technically,
con saving? It's wisdom?
Wisdom. You're wanted. You're wanted. You're wanted. You're wanted. You're wanted. You guys are not wanted at all.
Wisdom saving
I don't want to be
what?
outed, so
Okay.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I don't know you.
It was.
I don't know you. That's my purse.
For all we know, you could
That's
just be
my
obliterating
purse. I don't know
everybody.
you.
I don't know that
Okay.
one.
So it was
That's
wisdom
what I
saving
would
throw?
say, because then I would just forget.
I had a 7 on mine.
Okay. You try really hard to. What are you specifically trying to avoid? Think of those things, and when we come back from our break,
Ooh.
Ready?
yeah, so we'll write them down. We'll come back to a break. We'll discuss those little bits and pieces.
'Kay.
But
Oh.
yeah, or we'll be back in 15. At the end of our normal little thingy for Wednesdays, we still have your band's little
Yeah.
thingy.
Go to that.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a flyer. But all right, we'll see you guys in 15.
Yay.
Hello everybody, this is Jesus from A Dream Production, letting you know we're going to be doing a Harry Potter based D&D game every Wednesday at the Divine and Conquer Twitch channel. See you there.
Meeting
Now it's on.
and we were 100% not talking about drugs.
No.
Meeting.
We
Yay,
had a professional
productivity.
meeting. Cocaine was not involved.
No.
Just
Nor
heroin.
shrooms. No.
Nor shrooms, nor heroin. Or
No.
black tar heroin. Specifically back.
China white, y'all.
Specifically,
It's all about the China
black
white.
tar.
Yeah, all right. So, as you guys
I'm too old for this.
were
conversation.
as newts, didn't really wait per se for you guys. He didn't bother with y'all, even if he approached and you said no. Because of the situation that you guys don't know of the bounty. I keep saying bounty. You
Wanted.
Wanted.
Well, we did. We told them.
You told them.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Well,
We
now
said
you know.
we were
They're also
wanted.
They're wanted by the ministry.
They're also wanted. Ooh.
Yeah,
That's why
she
we asked
said,
if they were worse.
for misunderstandings, and I said I know all about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Happens.
Mm-hmm.
But
But
as
Newt is our friend through Dumbledore, so we can trust he's not going
Newt
to use this against
tip
us.
that, and these are your words, and then just kind of pops a little bottle,
Yeah, but my words are as
And
16-year-olds. That's real stupid.
and then closes a little vial. And you see that whitish energy kind of floating in there, and kind of. What was your name?
Bones.
And then puts it in a coat, and you'll as he drops it, you hear with the other glass, and proceeds to do the same to everyone, forgetting everybody's name.
Well,
Yes.
this is going on. Can I talk to Neff?
Sure.
So Neff,
Yep.
This will take a couple of minutes, so yeah.
what's going on with your family? And you and
Are we
Jericho
hearing this
are,
too?
Sure, you can all hear it.
are related?
There's some things that I would like to talk to you guys alone about, probably.
Oh, let's go to your corner. You can tell me.
Potion?
As you say that, oh, I don't need to be. Actually, I'm just gonna buy.
No, wait! Shit! I was gonna ask him to apparate us there. God damn it.
That would have been really nice.
Yes, I was like waiting for that moment. No!
We screwed.
Call him back! Message him!
Newt, please come back. We need to talk to you. Please. You know, they probably just intercepted that.
It's okay. You can talk to me here.
Huh? What? Oh,
He's here.
So Neff,
So, I'm gonna take Sonya and walk away from our new friends for
as
a
we
second.
walk away, I'm going to take Jericho too.
Oh God!
You see the dragon approach you two. Hi.
Getting involved.
Morla. No one introduced me to you guys, so saying hi.
Oh, hey, didn't realize you could talk.
I reach my hand out.
I want to think that's slightly not racist. See, shakes his hand, and eventually goes to like one claw.
I mean, I've never met a dragon before.
We can talk.
Nice.
Also, that whole thing about burning down villages, that's maybe like the Chinese fireballs can't, and that is kind of racist, but like, I don't.
But Lord, does someone wish you could? Sorry.
So when he speaks, does he speak
He's speaking common.
Draconic? Oh, common. Okay.
Yeah.
He understands.
I wanna note-
Draconic, though.
I am very poorly attempting to eavesdrop on Nev and Sonya's conversations.
I took Jericho with me
solely so I can
Okay.
hear about the
I'm like-
potion.
Arms
Roll me
chaining them
stealth
against
if
both of me.
you're trying to do that.
He said poorly.
I
You
did
did.
say poorly, and
I don't know if that's
God.
you saying just because you have poor
The
decks.
dice don't lie. That's an 11.
You all, well, passive perception and what is it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Yay, passive perception.
What am I doing?
It should be noted, but it's
below
10,
charisma.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
10
No, that's-
plus your perception.
Yeah.
It's your magic.
It's your passive wisdom / perception.
Passive perception. Oh wait, 13.
13. All right, yeah, you notice it.
Mine's 12.
Yeah, you notice
Passive
it.
wisdom.
As long as it's above 11, you notice.
This one.
Well, 16.
Yeah, you notice.
Super cool.
So you want to come and join us, Ferris?
I just want to know about the damn potion, okay?
As
Of course.
if you allow it, you guys can be grouped up as you were saying something to Borlong first.
Me too.
Like, I'm also part of this.
I'm just totally eavesdropping. I'm
These
listening.
kids are just staring at us with wide-eyed fascination, like, what the fuck is going on?
Alright.
A lot of them are still just mourning the death of 4 of their friends.
True.
Yeah.
And
Right
realizing there's things like werewolves that are 12 feet tall. But yeah.
So I asked the dragon if he's gonna be the ride to this place they're going to.
I don't No, I'm not. You don't. No, you do not ride me at all.
I want to. I'm just gonna yell.
As-
Especially.
As he kind of scoots away towards Neb, even though he's like 40 feet away or so.
I was like, but you could like fit so many kids on you.
Yeah.
He can fit like 3.
Well, will
Maybe.
you lead the way? Like, do you know the way to lead us?
I don't know where we're going.
I'd let you ride
Also,
on my.
it's kind of
beetle.
demeaning if someone rides me. I'm not a horse. I thought we were past the racism part.
Yeah,
for
that
a
sounds
minute,
pretty
but,
racist.
Yeah.
Well, why do horses deserve to be ridden then?
Because that's kind of the thing that you guys do to them, right? You can say
I've
them
never
and ride
ridden a
them.
horse.
I'm just gonna pipe up over everything and be like, they're domesticated. Dragons are intelligent.
That's a way smarter thing.
Can I? Can I
Oh, yeah.
message Borlong and say just change?
Oh, fine. As you see the dragon's wings start climbing in and he starts shrinking down. And he is now a blonde-haired fella with a long purple, green cloak with purple armor and a spear. Extremely medieval. This apparently is less intimidating. I don't understand why.
You look
I wasn't
human.
intimidated. I just had a lot of questions.
No, okay.
You just have really negative views on being ridden.
Yeah, what was that?
You just have really negative views on being ridden.
Yeah, that's it. I don't
What
know.
happened?
What happened?
Nothing.
I feel like
I
I
just
need to
don't
run back
wanna
to
be
this other
ridden.
conversation.
I've only let one person do that, and that's it. I mean, it's kind of heavy. It's awkward. I have to be delicate. What if my wing slacks you in the face? That's awkward.
I'm gonna look to Borlong and I'm gonna say one thing. Dracarys.
It's too late.
Yeah,
These are
it's-
things-
Did you speak Dothraki?
That's
We're derailing. I'm gonna
I
stop.
didn't study that in school. Like me and Aquaman go way back, but that's fine.
Oh dear God, that was good.
So the answer is no. No, please don't write me. Like I
I
can,
won't.
just please don't.
I won't.
You got any questions for me?
No
I
promises.
really don't. No, I don't care.
Artie, bro,
If you're
bro, questions, dog. Too many.
yeah. I mean, Bones likes you. That's all that I need.
Who's Bones?
That one.
That's my little sister, older sister. Sorry, older sister.
I'm still littler. But that's the word.
Yeah.
Smaller.
But this is not racist. If we do have gems, I will definitely eat them.
Pretty poor right now.
Just saying.
If you got any gems,
It'd be pretty
Just
cool of
throw
you
them
if you
out
had some.
I'd like to get on this
Just
free
draw it
gem
out,
thing.
you know.
The hydrogen.
Does that work very often? Just asking for gems?
No, it never has. But I also haven't been home for a while. I miss my normal food. I've eaten like 50 rats, and they're disgusting.
Let's go get some food.
Let's go get some food.
I'm just.
He goes here.
We got
Bubbles,
burritos.
can we go get some?
Can we go get some food?
Mom, can we go out?
Where are you going?
I don't know. He says we're gonna get food.
We're
It's
gonna-
not rats.
We're gonna go to my car and we're gonna get burritos.
I
That
have
sounds interesting.
never been in a car.
I've never had a burrito.
I'm
I will defend your car with my life.
I love
Me,
Borlong.
Borlong, and her are gonna all go joyriding and eat burritos in my car for a little bit.
I will defend the car with my life. If any threat comes to the car, I will defeat it.
Alright, another random question.
Yeah.
And feel free to say no.
I think I might say no really soon.
If you were like a dragon
Yes.
form inside the car and your wings were outside of the car, do you think the car would fly?
I don't really know what a car is exactly.
You know, just mull it over while we're on a
If
ride.
it's like a carriage, I think it might be too heavy.
It's probably heavier than a carriage.
Then no.
And what if someone casted feather fall on it?
You don't know what that is really. Are we gonna can we just eat food?
They're just questions. Yeah, let's go.
Can I just message Borlong and say, message me back if there's trouble?
Okay. What's a burrito?
I have no idea. Tell me
That's-
though.
Okay. As long as it's cooked meat, that sounds good. Let's go.
So I tell him, come on, Borlong, we'll give you a ride.
That sounds nice.
And
I
we go
thought-
like
I-
speeding around town. Like,
Phrasing.
As he looks at, I don't have to get on you, right? It's just let's just keep going.
We'll
Absolutely
see.
not.
We'll see.
We'll see. Piggyback ride.
Sonya's about to kill you guys. Or Stephanie is, actually.
Sonya is someone else. Well, Sonya and Stephanie.
So that!
We've gotten horribly distracted.
asked this whole session.
Yes.
She's been polite.
I need you to distract me.
My family's very special.
Define special.
They're special.
That's a good definition,
That
huh?
doesn't help.
So, I think what he was referring to, and I'm saying, by the way, I'm saying this quietly, so
Amongst
the
yeah. You guys understand.
and I'm making sure the kids are not close enough to hear any of this. I think what he was referring to when Newt said that we might be related or we are related is the fact that I'm a werewolf.
Oh,
Wow.
I was
a little
born.
help.
I
through
was
all
born a
this
werewolf.
Would have been fine.
Yeah, I was born a werewolf.
But we didn't see you change last time.
There's a reason.
Forever.
There's a
Also,
reason.
She didn't
That's.
change
I
during-
really
the
can't get into
potion.
it. I really can't get into too much of it. But
Please do.
Please.
Ooh.
I mean, for our
I just
safety,
have something.
with you knowing werewolves, can you control it? Do you know
if
if
I
anything
have
can-
the one thing that helps me control it.
And that was.
I'm just gonna
what
hold
was-
out my hand and be like, let me taste it.
Was that what,
Just a
what was
little
in
bit.
the vial?
Just
It's
Go to a corner.
It's
Go to
yes.
the corner.
That's
Go-
what
go
was
to
in
the
the
corner.
vial.
Do you have?
However,
Don't tell me what to do.
however, I do need to see my father or meet up with him at some point because I need more. I'm out. I used to get a package that was delivered to me from him.
Oh. So you don't have more.
I don't.
So we need to go get more.
Right.
We should go to your dad's
We've
house.
been out
However,
for a while, yeah.
This was not my plan at all. This kind of just happened, and because we are close to him and because this place that we would be going to is super secluded, I think this is a win-win for everyone.
Okay, well, I'm on board.
Well,
I
would it be
want-
best to take the kids where there's more werewolves?
This is my question.
It's
Are you related
controlled.
to Jericho? Because that's
That
what
I
the
don't
alpha
know.
said.
That I have no clue what he's talking about, other than
No, the alpha didn't say it. It was Newt that
Yeah.
said that.
Oh yeah, when he was talking about your family.
Is it like a family, like a clan?
Is it
or-
Impo? He said Impo.
The Impo family.
it's
I'm sorry. I
something
misremembered.
we've
He
kept
just said he
hidden
smelled like a
and
dog.
secret for a long time.
Are they associated with, I guess, other wild werewolves like what we've seen? Or is it secluded in that area?
Secluded. Not. There's not others around. It's just my father there.
Your father isn't like the alpha, is he? Because that guy's kind of scary.
No.
It's
That'd be
just-
interesting, but no.
Is this your father?
This is my father.
What about your mother or any other family that you have?
I have a mother. I don't like her. She is no friend to me.
Oof.
Mine's dead.
I'm sorry.
Mine's
Yeah.
somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere.
I think we're all a bunch of misfits.
That's fair.
That's not a bad thing.
That's
It's
fair. I
This
mean,
is
character
tragic
building.
backstory of the campaign.
I feel like
surprise.
I feel like we identify with these kids. I have no parents now. I just have my dragon, so I understand how it is.
Orlon
Angry.
is so scared at half
I'm
the
like
things that are
drifting
happening.
around corners.
Why are you doing this? As he kind of grabs the burrito.
You like that burrito?
About to come up.
Yeah. It's not okay. Thought you were gonna say something extremely menacing about it, but it's okay.
It's dragon. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Now he doesn't trust you.
Grabs the second one. Fourth one out.
How could
Hey, I'm
you?
hungry.
How could you? How could you?
He's surprised. I wanted to keep you guys safe and didn't really know how to go about saying any of this, especially because
Jericho scared us to death.
I mean, we've been attacked by werewolves how many times now?
A few. In the
There's-
forest, was there a weirdness for you when you
Not
saw the alpha?
Really?
So you can change on command, like Jericho could?
No.
No.
I only change during the moon, the full moon.
Jericho, does your family have the ability to change like you do?
Come on, man, it's time to open up. We're getting all the secrets out. Come
Come
on.
on.
I'm
Field
just
trip.
curious. I wanna like understand.
Backstory reveal
werewolves.
time.
You're like, what family?
My book
Exactly.
learning
My
is interesting.
mom and dad are dead,
I'm
Oh.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
and I'm an only child.
I'm with you.
Large goof.
Were you born werewolf?
But then
Respect.
I was born werewolf.
Why do I feel like the minority all of a sudden?
You have family? Fuck off!
I grew up on the streets until
I found my family.
someone found me and raised me a little bit and trained me.
But if you were born and you can change willingly, and you're born but you can't, is there a common trait y'all both don't share?
I
Or
honestly
something?
have no clue how you're
Is-
able to change at will.
It was a little hard at first to control, but
Did you get taught how to?
yes,
Can you teach me?
maybe.
Do you
Fuck yeah!
just to rewind a little bit, Jericho, when we fought the alpha, he could change at will, right? He didn't have to use that spell for himself. Is that what you understood? It's just what it looked like to me. I'm just curious if he's kind of the same.
I didn't see it.
You saw him transform, yeah.
But I didn't see that spell he used.
No, you didn't see the moonbeam. No.
I just saw him transform. I didn't see that.
I tried to light him on fire. Just saying.
That just pissed
Good
me
job,
off.
Fireboy.
Yeah.
Credit where it's due.
I know, that's why I'm saying good job.
So what you're telling me is that this machine box has little micro explosions in that part, and that's what makes it go.
Vroom, vroom.
I just drive it. I don't know how it works.
I think with the Beatles, it's in the back actually.
Yep. The original
Yeah,
Beatles
it's in
were
the
rear
back.
engine.
So like right behind me.
Right behind
Yeah.
you.
I just know I push this down and it goes.
So I'm assuming she was
So-
telling him.
Yeah.
Summer child.
To the smart ones.
It's a free spirit. I just not gotta put gas in it.
That doesn't harm the environment. That's
I
good.
gotta put liquid dinosaurs in it.
Of course, that makes sense.
Because he's not related at all to a good dinosaur. That's him eating a dragon burrito.
And dragon burrito.
Oh my
putting
It's
his,
not a
goodness.
real dragon burrito.
No.
he's eating his people, putting his people into cars. You know, it's, we're a Snowpiercer all over again.
Vegan.
It's vegan dragon.
Ah, the vegan dragon guy.
It's a Welsh dragon.
Well, yeah.
You would want to eat that.
So continuing on with the
Reveal more.
And I'll start driving more normal now that he's kind of freaked out and experienced it a little bit.
Okay. Also, you don't want the cops behind you.
Yeah,
Also,
right.
I'll offer him the chance to drive too.
Roll me the diplomacy, persuasion with advantage.
Ooh.
With advantage.
Yeah.
Good. It
Out
was
of the
the same
train.
both times.
Oh, okay.
We are trayless. We cannot be
was-
confused. Every time.
11.
Yeah, no, I don't want to kill us.
So,
Do you wanna drive?
If I tell him like, oh, just try it once, like, can I persuade him?
Sure, but I'm gonna move the DC up a little higher then.
Okay.
So that's fine.
She did. She got a natural 20.
Boom. How do you persuade him?
She's smart and persuasive.
I just tell him, you're a dragon, you're not gonna try driving a car, like you've already done cooler things than this.
I am pretty cool. As non-jokingly, he says that, and he kind of, and slightly little crystals of ice form on the back seat. I'll drive.
I'll drive.
I want to be in the back seat.
And
Burritos.
Beatles now totaled.
The burritos. You just want to eat burritos.
Yeah. I got hungry.
We're gonna get food after.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
What is
Like,
that?
We turn the music
What is
way
We
that?
had a car, now
What
it's
is
a
that?
one. It's a one.
I don't know what it is.
I don't want to move it because then you guys can think I'm lying.
What?
I still don't know.
Oh, that's 20.
That's a 20?
That's a thing for him to drive things.
So
So
that-
he's just natural,
I have
and he's
plus
like,
2
I'm
plus
going
what, though,
with
right?
Yeah, this is first, so you just go up to that whatever marker
Yeah,
that's
oh, it's like the
Which one
wings.
is it?
Yeah, you just gotta kind of control it.
Oh,
And,
yeah, you got 4.
No
So
drag.
I have
parallel
plus 4,
parts
so
like
it's
a
actually
master.
24.
Quick fuck. God damn.
Yep, 2 nat 20s in a row.
Nice.
We're doing the Piccolo and Goku driving episode.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's what we do.
So I'm gonna look to Neff and be like, okay, so if we're done with if we're done with sharing time, yeah, like it's late.
I'm not done with sharing time. I want to know what's going on,
I want
man.
this damn potion.
Inquiring
What's in
minds.
the
What?
potion?
I want this damn. Can I roll history to see if this potion, as I think she's explained it, even exists in common knowledge?
Sure.
Cool. I'm gonna try it.
So what's in
Yeah,
that
no, it
potion?
doesn't.
Can I say that we should be
Can't
kind to
say.
our party members if they're
16.
not telling us stuff?
Not exist.
Ferris.
From your understanding, it does not exist.
Huh.
Also, from your understanding, Jericho's ability to transform at will and control himself
Also shouldn't exist.
should do not exist.
Yeah, of course.
I will
Sonya's
say-
ability to divine things that exists.
That's weird.
And
She's
from the
weird
back
even
seat,
amongst witches.
unrelated
I'm
but
weird.
related.
Yeah.
From the back seat, I want to be like, see, anything's possible.
Aww.
It's almost like.
Was that bardic inspiration I hear?
Uh-huh.
Oh!
Are you gonna
Yeah, I got one more.
You gonna give him a D6
Yeah.
to drive? Sure. Not 20 plus 2. So you got 25, almost 26.
What's he doing? Like, I feel like he's got to be doing
He's
some of the
like,
coolest
he's
stuff.
Parallel parking.
He's parallel parking.
He's doing donuts.
He's looking at
He's going
both.
through like drive
So this is
backwards.
what he's doing. You got a natural 20. He's using his turn signal.
Oh, he's a genius. I love him.
So
More than
teenage-like.
Houston people.
We're going through like drive-throughs backwards.
We have done that before.
Going to the. He's driving during, in Texas during the floods at the Whataburgers and ordering some food. Obviously.
Like he drives over the lake and just
Yeah.
skips.
Yeah, totally fine.
Controlled hydroplane. It's
Yeah,
not.
yeah, yeah. So,
Just freezes
let's see
the
you
water.
guys in the sewers.
I will say that there's a lot of misconceptions about werewolves. For the most part.
So I gathered.
I think ones like the ones we faced are partly or mainly responsible for that too.
I
Because they were
absolutely think
absolutely violent.
that. And they were seriously targeting all kinds of kids. Which,
Oh,
we don't do that shit.
despicable.
I don't do that shit.
I don't know any monster classes that target kids like that as a rule. It seems so.
So wait,
Wrong.
so I have a question.
Yeah.
Before you happened upon this potion, what did you eat when the full moon was up?
I chained myself up.
Oh, well then. That's depressing. Anyway.
Or I should say, my dad and mom helped chain me up.
Gotcha.
Why doesn't your family, I guess, share that antidote to other people? Maybe they wouldn't be so off the rails like
Because
the ones
fuck
we
other
met.
people.
Considering that potion probably shouldn't even I've never heard of anything like that.
No.
So it leads me to believe that it's probably made by something really rare that happens to occur naturally in Edinburgh. I think. Maybe. I don't know. Alchemist's intuition.
I don't know.
Or Edinburgh, I'm sorry. Anyway, as a result of that, it might not be widely available, and as such...
I will say this, the only reason I am fully divulging everything to you guys is because I trust you with my life. And by doing so, by telling you all of this, I'm trusting you with my father's as well.
I will light anyone on fire that tries to fuck them.
He doesn't need any more reasons.
I'm gonna go up. Neff is gonna go up to Ferris and give him the biggest hug,
Aw.
almost a bear hug, and say
That's
thank
funny.
you for
Do
that.
I feel warm?
So, with
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like I'm naturally kind of in a state of being like
With
almost
that being
on fire.
said, and the
Fire
hour of
starter.
9 approaching us,
Oh.
to help a little bit because we
Yep.
did spend
Yep.
a little bit too much time on our personal.
Role play.
Sorry. So you have 11 kids that will follow you. Do you lead them to your father's location?
On foot? Is this the plan?
And then,
I mean-
on the next morning or right now?
Next, we'll get time to settle in, rest,
Yeah.
get spells back,
Cool.
prepare for the trip,
Yeah.
Cool. Progress.
and rest.
That's what I
HP.
wanted.
I would like to ask our hopeful new friends.
Yeah.
You
You guys could say fuck off
Yeah.
and like leave the campaign right now. Totally fine.
if
We're gonna go have our own side mission
Oh.
with Morlong.
no.
Just-
Detective Borlong and the
If-
two blah blah
He
blahs.
parallel parks and uses signal light.
I'm just gonna say if you guys
Surprise.
wouldn't mind
I was
joining
Ryan
us.
Reynolds all along.
Oh God.
So, just
these
side question.
Yeah.
Is the location we're headed to, are we able to get there by car, like where we could take the little kids?
Not that you would know,
Okay.
but
So we would have to
this,
abandon my car.
discussing it, your car can go up to a set amount of location, and you can park it at a reserve, like a national park type of location, but the rest would have to be on foot. So you can drive up 20 minutes, get right to where the forest is, but you can't take 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 people extra.
Right, so just a question.
Yeah.
For the future,
Mhm.
what kind of spell would I need to use to make my card tiny and fit in my pocket?
I could do
Reduce size.
silent image, right, and cover it.
But you would have to keep concentrating on it. Once you stop focusing on it,
You can do an alarm later.
I have a
maybe.
dumb metagame question.
Yeah, you could.
Can I fit a car in a bag of holding?
no.
Damn.
Nope. The cubic feet will not let you.
It's
50,
how many cubic feet is in a
50
bag?
cubic feet.
I'm pretty sure a car doesn't take up 50 cubic feet.
I think so.
And volume. Yeah.
Weight and everything, because everything's already in there.
Well, we'll go and
I think
break it.
50 cubic
We might
feet.
just go with the, like, from that point.
Okay.
Are they still
So you'll
riding
meet them there.
themselves?
Thank you guys.
We'll take the littlest ones with us.
Okay.
So they
Alright.
don't have
Thank
to-
you guys.
So they don't have to go through the
So
weeds.
with
Or you can do
guys,
2 trips. 2 or 3 trips.
with you guys preparing for the next
Yep.
morning.
Yep.
After
Ooh, next
one, since it's only a day's trip.
Yep.
Need for, unless you specifically want to, food and rationing, all that stuff. Not really a must. Unless you specifically want to.
For sure.
Yeah.
We
But
keep
some
getting
people
caught
have
unawares.
rations.
Just
Okay,
biscuits.
so as you leave the location,
Mm-hmm.
you keep walking towards the woods. It keeps getting more denser, and you start noticing all that you're climbing or walking, hiking technically, slightly upwards. As you keep seeing that from where your location is, the forest line did not let you see that there is actual mountainsides on the other side, and that's kind of where Neff is going. Eventually, you find a fence, and it's a long fence that is blocking an area. Neff, can you roll me survival and or perception?
Both?
Whichever one you want.
Okay.
It's up to you.
I'd rather do survival, honestly. I want to do that. So it is 14.
14. Alright, yeah. Easy enough. The DC is very low for you because you know this area. As you're looking at the fence and just a tiny bit of refreshing, maybe 10 minutes or so, you eventually find a link that is missing. When you grab that part of the link and can pull it, it's enough for about 2 people to go through. As you hold it there, everyone starts going through the fence. Cool. Yeah. As you see that, there's very clear yellow printed metallic plates that just says "keep out." As you go through, put the fence back where it was supposed to be, and you guys continue going forward. As you guys keep going, so Neff rolled. Let's just 1, 2, 3. Justin, roll me a d4. I'm gonna ask for a lot of d4s from you guys.
Be ready for the D4.
That is a 1.
1. Okay. So about 10 minutes of just walking, since you know definitely the path I'm already going, and with your 14 survival check, you guys are able to immediately, well, not immediately, but very close by, find the source that you're looking for, which you're kind of looking for a river. And eventually you do find it.
We all went, correct? Except
Yeah.
for the 3 kids.
Except for the 3 kids. No, I forgot to get this out. Okay. So small little visualization for you guys.
We have to change to the thing.
Well, it's almost like I fell. So, as you guys are,
Ooh, it snaps.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
snap.
hurting.
I know, isn't this fucking awesome?
I like
I love it.
Yeah.
You guys are clever.
Neff, as you're going by, you would know that you are looking specifically for a tree that over this 30-foot river that keeps flowing. And flowing. You're looking for a tree that has a rope that allows you guys to go through. Roll me a survival or perception. Up to you. And you guys can all roll perception if you want. If Neff makes it clear that's what she's looking for.
22.
22.
24.
Okay, well apparently you all find it at the same time.
19.
What's wrong with my rolls
Yeah.
tonight?
29.
Yeah.
21.
Yeah.
11.
14.
11 just passes.
Woo! I had the jump rolls all night.
As you guys notice that these very beautiful trees, as I can draw over here. You know what?
Dice are fair. They said you can't have 2 good games.
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh, wow.
Look
so-
at that.
That's a nice bush.
As an as you notice that the
I'm
rope
so glad I did
to assist you
Amazing.
guys
Yep.
is cut from one end, specifically that end. So you know that the river's pretty strong, but the rope was aiding you.
Yeah.
What do you guys do? As the only path to keep going is either you go around the river, take a couple extra days, or go through it. I'm looking at you, but it's a part of the
What kind of check?
I have the
it would be
cloak,
an athletics
correct?
check to go across?
Swim athletics, yeah.
I have the cloak, correct?
You do have the men's cloak.
Okay. I'm going to put the hood up.
Have you been wearing for more than an hour and attuned the cloak to you?
Ooh.
I would assume I would have put it on when we started our journey because I wouldn't be.
So you have attuned it to you. Okay.
I have a question before you may have to out.
Yep.
I have a cold brother.
You do.
If you want me to freeze the water, I really can't.
Are you sure?
I can try very hard.
What about making a raft? Not all the way hard.
Let's
Just make an ice.
I'm like this big as he points almost 2 feet above you.
I got a rope.
I'm not bigger.
I got a rope. I
I
can
know.
do this.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna tie one end of the rope to that tree.
So back to it. Okay.
Yep. And I'm
Roll
gonna.
me a sleight of hand.
Yes.
Okay.
I have rope and hook too, right?
Yeah, you have rope. Technically,
You got the nine.
which we'll get. You should have for your backstory. I need to give you a climber's kit. That'll be akin to what you need. So you have that, but I just don't know the specifics of what that has.
I have a 9.
9? You tie it pretty good. You feel confident about it?
Can I inspire her?
Ooh.
Yes, but
Nah, I did.
you can't. You can inspire her.
But
Just,
she already did.
But she already rolled.
Yeah.
Well, then never mind.
It lasts for 10 minutes. If you want to inspire her, you can, but she already rolled.
I feel like you got good strength already.
Okay.
So
It's a very odd thing for him to say to you.
Thanks, man.
I want to give it to the. I only have 4 of them. I want to give them to the people that don't have a lot of strength.
Okay. I
Because
appreciate
they
you.
got to climb across, right?
I see how it
We'll
is.
see.
It's fine.
You can swim technically across.
I'm joking.
Wanna make
Oh, I
sure
thought we
block-
were-
Yeah, I am blocking you. That's what
I
wanted
thought
to
that
know.
we. Is the idea that we're not like.
You said climb across, swim across.
Well, what's the rope for then?
Assisting. You still need a. Are you climbing the rope like?
I thought that
I'm
we
gonna
were doing.
swim. No, okay.
I thought we were
This is
doing
what
a
I'm
rope
gonna do.
from this tree to that tree, so we could just pull ourselves across.
Yeah, you still do that, but you
It's
still
still
need to fight the
swimming.
current. You're gonna be submerged in water somewhat.
Yeah.
See, I was thinking it was gonna be like.
Climb above the water.
If that's what you want to do,
We could
That's
if
fine.
we wanted to, but I just don't know about those kids, and I'd rather make sure that they at least have a grip on something.
Am I able to
That's
use
fine.
Mage Hand to kind of like help guide them along the rope?
It's only like
you
10 pounds.
can. Yeah, it's a very weak hand.
Okay.
What I still think that Borlong's got enough juice in him to make a little ice raft that they can.
Okay, that's
float
it. I'm
on.
just diving.
Yeah, we need to go.
I'm diving in. I'm going
Okay.
across.
After
Moving
after
daylight.
the rope is in place, I'm just saying as an assistance.
As you jump in, the current is pretty strong.
Mm-hmm.
You never actually dove in,
Yeah.
especially with them, because you never needed to.
Yeah.
But as soon as when you do
Mm-hmm.
dive in with your rope,
Mhm.
it's getting really hard. Your speed is reduced by half,
Mhm.
so the complete current. But it's about 30 feet across,
Yeah.
reducing 60 to 30. You still make it in a couple of seconds.
Jeez.
But it looked pretty
Yeah.
rough there for a couple of seconds as you
Yeah.
go up.
I'm gonna go and tie it.
Throw me another sleight of hand.
Yep. That's cocked. I'm not joking. That's
Yeah, then roll it
cocked.
again.
Yeah. All right. That's better, but it's not cocked this time.
Okay.
That is a 17.
17. All right. So you tie it. This feels a little bit. After that comment of strength, you make sure this one's pretty tight. Kind of see a little bit of veins and muscles bulge out from her bicep as she's doing this. So what do
I'm
you
gonna
guys do?
call across the river. I'm gonna say, okay, current's really strong, so hold on tight. And if you need me to, I'll jump back in, and I'm just gonna be at the bank, ready to jump in if anybody needs help. So.
Did we sleep overnight before we left in the morning?
Yes.
We got-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
Bell
Orlong.
slots and
I want to go across with
Listen
the
to the dragon.
aid of the rope.
Yay, dragon!
Wait, the dragon safe.
Why can't Borlong just carry us across one at a time?
You
I don't
know
carry
he's not
people.
About that.
Okay, want to go across, but can I get, I guess.
Who's going first?
Oh, I want to go, I guess, first.
Okay.
But I want to piggyback one of the other kids.
Why can't Bones levitate us across one at a time?
I can.
It's up to you. You don't have to swim through it. Just this is an obstacle that
Yeah.
has some meaning because apparently the DM decided to put physical things there.
I
So it has
totally
some
get
importance
that.
apparently. But you can do whatever you want. It's your decision.
Is levitate a cantrip or a level 1 spell?
How like
levitate is a
far
level
across
2.
is it?
Oh,
You
level
see
2,
it
never
going
mind.
for a long time. It looks like it's
But
kind of
I
wrapping
can
around the
do-
mountain.
No,
too.
but like
Feather
how
fall,
far
but that
across?
doesn't
30
really work
feet.
if we're not
30
falling,
feet,
unless
yeah.
everybody jumps in the air. No power. It's kind of meta.
Well, I just want to cross with the rope.
Okay. So you're going first and then second. Alright, so I need you to roll me in athletics. But since you're using a rope, roll me with advantage.
Good. All right, that is 23.
Okay, since you're using the rope, it is going to reduce your speed to half because it's considered difficult terrain. So the 30 feet that you would be able to move, you reduce it to 15. I need you to roll me again.
With advantage.
Mm-hmm. The rope's still there.
Natural 20.
Oh!
It is kind of rough, especially in the middle. You kind of feel like, oh god, but yeah, you got this. Your feet technically don't really touch the ground, but there are rocks underneath, so every now and then you do have a little bit more support than you would. It's just that kind of dip in the middle and an extra strong current right center almost. It's a little awkward, but yeah, you make it through.
I'll climb next and I'll piggyback the little kid. Oh,
Okay.
sorry, you're
Oh,
right.
That's what you're doing, right?
Yeah, I was going to piggyback one of the kids, but still hold the rope also.
And I will call out to both of y'all, and I'll be like,
Made it.
there's nothing to it but to do it.
Is that your inspiration?
Yeah.
To
That's
both
a
of them?
good one.
Mhm.
Oh,
Alright,
cool.
so you both get a d6. You don't have to use it now, but it's an inspiration. You can use it on any attack or skill or save. Not damage though.
After
Alright.
we roll for it?
After you roll before I say what happens. So
Okay.
yeah.
What am I rolling for now?
So you are being assisted with it, but the kid is winning you back.
Yeah.
So straight roll.
What is it? Acro or?
Acrobatics. So sorry, athletics, because you are using your strength to go through.
11?
11.
Plus my 6, since you didn't say anything yet.
Okay.
5?
Okay, so that's
16?
16. All right. As you manage to pull through, and there's a dip right in the middle. As you're like, ugh, I just gotta do it. I just gotta nothing to it but to do it. And yeah, so you're halfway through
Okay.
with one of the children.
Do I get the d6 again or no?
Nope, you already used.
I'm done. I'm gonna use one of my rolls.
Okay. On your
12,
predictions.
Yeah. 12, 12. What was that? Athletics? 12, 13, 14?
14. As you saw in your mind that you're about to step on a rock and that make you loose your grip and make you go further, and you feel that the rapids towards the middle are extremely dangerous, and you hesitate, and you don't use your leg support as you think you should, and you just keep using your arms to go over. You manage to finish off the rest, and you have one of the children with you.
I think I would have gone the youngest, so Douglas.
Okay, Douglas is with you.
I want to yell across the river and be like, be careful of the middle!
Sure. All right, if you are taking one of the kids, that's
Yeah.
just straight up roll with the athletics.
I'm gonna use luck to reroll.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, I need your character. Sorry, your mini.
Oh, yay.
11.
11. Okay.
And your thing,
Nothing.
your inspiration is 1d6.
If you want to, you don't have to.
Whoa.
1.
1.
12.
So 12. Okay. As you're pulling through, you manage to somehow go under the. But just luckily, as you do go under, one of the kids kind of kicks, and that just slight momentum of the kick makes you just lean on a rock and barely come out of air. And now you're fine. But you almost slept through.
The kid is okay too?
The kid is okay. Alright, I need you to roll me again.
You could do it.
Oh, hey. I need this to keep playing.
It's athletic stuff.
Not
Mhm.
super.
Athletics.
13.
13 as you manage to come through. Roll me Bones, Jericho, and Ferris. You can roll a perception.
Okay.
I really hate that number this time. That magic number. I don't know what I just did.
11.
21.
Okay.
I also got 11.
So,
Don't know anything.
Jericho, as you are looking and inspecting the rope, it looks like from your end, it's slightly coming loose a little bit. There's a slight little dip, as if it wasn't tied as strongly as the other one, the other side.
How many kids
Tie
are
it.
still on the bank?
Oh, there's still 9.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys took 11 children with you.
2 of them have made it across.
Fine.
Okay, so
Borling changes into a dragon. Goes over,
Get 3.
grabs one of the kids. Climb my back. And you see one of the kids. So, as this is happening, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna try and retie the rope.
Roll me slide again.
I am going to alter self into the biggest water creature I can.
You
Whale,
can
dolphin.
only.
I have an aquatic adaptation.
Do you?
Something. Yeah.
You've
that's
got
what it
that
says.
one? Oh, fuck. I should have let you do it.
Hey, the knot needs
I
to
got
be
a
tied.
14.
Okay.
It says page 211.
Alter Self makes you like grow gills so you
Oh,
can
it's
swim underwater.
But it's a change. Oh, different form. I
Yeah.
guess I thought that was.
So you can't like change into that'll be like
polymorph,
polymorph
yeah.
or a big shape.
I have a question.
I'm polymorph.
With a silent image, can I make a little raft?
It's an illusion of a raft, yeah. It's not an actual raft.
So if they step on it, they go in the water.
So
It's a
you
tarp.
set it. All right, feels pretty good.
Okay, I want my gills.
Okay. You want your gills?
Yeah.
As you see, Bones grow some gills. So her wand cast on herself. She has some
Oh,
webbing
I
on
was
herself.
weird.
Did you have some gillyweed?
Looks a little bit like gillyweed.
Yummy.
So
I don't know if that tastes
you
bad.
do that. You tie the rope. Is there anything you're doing? Or Belong takes 3 more.
You want
can I be like on the edge of the
my,
bank and like as
my
people are
salmon
getting
pulls
close
in.
enough, I'm pulling them in. Like,
Sure.
If that helps at all.
I think
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since you didn't carry what it costs.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over to Borlong and
Nobody
say, hey,
asked.
thanks, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling that lucky on this
Okay.
one. But,
So what are you
if
3
you're
doing?
sure.
then?
Do I need to roll too? I didn't roll.
Are you
for
gonna
my-
go swim? Yeah.
No, well, my plan was, now that I have my gills,
Mhm.
to look at the 2 guys and say, hey, why don't we all like link up and let them kind of run across us and then get the rest across.
One of us can't breathe underwater.
I'll be in the middle. I can do that.
Sure.
What's happening?
Maybe. I'll try it.
So who's going first then? Who needs to be at the opposite end?
How about the strongest werewolf one?
My strength sucks.
Other stronger.
All right, I'll
Try to
try it.
hop this 30-foot gap.
Can I hear any of what's happening on the
You
other
can
side?
hear it. I mean, the
Okay.
river's kind of loud, but you can hear it. So
Okay,
You
guys,
go
I'm,
first?
I'm
I'll go
coming.
first.
roll me a.
She got the manta ray.
Right.
Hey, 4 of us could bridge
Sure.
30 feet, right?
Sure.
I'm getting in the water.
Getting in the water.
Yep.
Who's gonna link up next? I'm assembling before I ask people to roll.
Where would the middle be? Would it be another person?
Yeah.
And then
It's
the
30
middle?
feet across.
Okay, I'm trying
Are
to
we-
think if I should be next to Neff or if I should be one
You
more
should be
back.
Dead center.
I'll get in the water.
Okay.
Are we trying to like make it where it's kind of like we're a net and they're just moving in
I'm
front
gonna-
of
That's
us?
my
I
plan.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
move
that's what I
on the
said.
other side of. I forgot your name already. I'm sorry.
Me and the
Oh.
metropolis.
Mia.
Okay, I'm gonna move on the other side of Mia so that I'm in the middle
So she-
area,
Okay,
and I'm
that's-
gonna go,
that's-
and I'm
okay.
just gonna move her back.
Okay,
I mean,
so she's
like,
gonna
if we
be
need
right by
more
the
people,
shore.
I'll get in, but
I mean, you're not covering 30 feet, but you're
Mhm.
covering good distance.
Good distance, yeah.
I
Okay.
feel like we're like being retro.
Wait, you want to put
I
Neff
guess
in
I get
the
the very.
But
Mia
I will
on the
also get
side.
in
Yeah,
so
on
all
the
these
bank,
kids can get
basically.
by.
Mia's on,
Mia's
the
on
bank
this side.
Yeah,
and then Neff,
and then me in the middle area, and Bones.
and then Bones after Neff.
Bones.
and then whoever's gonna get that bank to that end.
Okay,
is Jericho.
so I need all 3 of you to roll me in athletics. All 4 of you to roll me in athletics.
Okay. Don't fuck me. Okay. Athletics.
With advantage or without the advantage?
If you're gonna maintain this position, no advantage, because you're not trying to get through. You're just staying there.
I'm gonna use my luck for the second time.
Okay.
Even with my gills, I need
Does she have-
athletics.
This
Can I
is
have
not
an
to
advantage?
breathe. This is just
She
to
doesn't have
be
withdrawals on it?
17.
17. Okay.
17.
13. You have
What is athletics though?
a thing that we are
Okay,
talking
that's
about.
fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's totally fine.
Oh god.
Her thing's legitimately just pure luck.
Okay.
What did you get?
2.
Okay. 4. All right. So as you guys are holding on pretty tightly, Borderline kind of takes the other 3, takes it a little bit because it's kind of awkwardly.
How many kids do we have at this point?
So you need 6 more to go through.
Okay.
And with that, you're swept away 15 feet. 1, 2, 3, and you're also swept away 15 feet.
I wanna like.
But
hop
you're
in.
breathing underwater, and the river is smushing you guys towards the middle.
Hold on, I'm like, I wanna run in and I wanna like jump in to like catch her, if possible.
Okay, sure, you can. So your room is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're just jumping in.
With the intention of like grabbing her and trying to like pull her back.
Okay, so with this, that's y'all's action. People out of the water.
I didn't get an action. I just got swept away.
That your action was to
Okay.
to hold on. So Sonya and Ferris, what are you doing?
This is really dumb. This is really, really dumb.
So?
I'm gonna go upstream a little bit.
1, 2.
No, other way.
1,
It's
2.
flowing that way, right? Okay,
Just gonna
cool.
sit
Put me right like here-ish.
Sure.
Cool. I'm gonna start crossing there.
Okay, roll me athletics.
Oof. Yeah, we are burning a luck here.
Okay. Burn the luck train. All right.
That's better. 15.
15. As you drink your potion just for that extra little assistance.
Just a little oomph that I
1,
need there.
2, 3. You're right in the middle.
Cool.
You're fine.
Turn upstream. Cast Burning Hands targeting the water.
Okay.
I want to put it. All right, hear me out. I want to try to evaporate a section of water for a brief moment and give them a temporary enough respite that they can actually try to move closer to shore.
Roll me an Arcana check and mark off your spell.
Okay. I will make a note of the spell.
If your fire saves
That
the
is a
day-
nat 20, dog.
Evaporate
Roll
water.
the
And I have advantage on our proficiency on Arcana, so that's a 22, 23
Nice.
with my modifier.
So, as you dig your hands in to the water, restraining where you can, put your feet kind of buried into the, and as you're about to mark off your spell, and the small little bits of arcanic heat start resonating from your hands. You remember doing very similar experiments. Even though you are casting a large amount of fire,
right,
the magical qualities will not affect the water or rapidly heat enough to evaporate. So before your spell is casted, you remember these experiments you had when you were a kid and you were just having fun, and you restrain from casting your spell.
Okay, but I did technically cast it.
You technically, but you do not mark it off.
I do not mark it off?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
With that 22, you are smart enough to know that this will not work.
Damn it. Well, in that case, I'm going to attempt to continue moving across.
Alright,
and then
we'll
worst
do
case-
that in a second. So, Sonya, Jericho, what are you doing?
I guess I want to try to get to the shore where Neff is, since she lost 2 links. I want to make sure that she doesn't go in also.
Okay, so you're going to go into the water?
Just kind of just like outreach her, be like, kind of like
Okay.
grab her. if she
Alright,
falls
she's going to
into
try to, it's a little distance, but
'Cause I
her
can't
hands
reach
are kind of there. It's probably about this much distance.
Can I just tell her, don't worry about me, I'm good, and go under and try to get one
You
of
do
them?
know, Neff, that a lot of things that are going to come require a lot of strength.
Yep.
That's why it's kind of your thing.
Yep, that's
So-
why. I was like, don't
All
worry
right,
about me,
Jericho,
don't worry.
what are you doing?
Stay put.
Alright, staying put. Okay, so next continuation of this. we're just gonna go this way because we don't have initiative.
Okay.
So what are you doing?
I'm going to let go of the rope and try to go towards whoever I see is in trouble.
Okay.
I know Bones
So-
can breathe underwater, so I'm gonna go towards.
You're letting
one
go.
of them.
That would automatically push you 15 feet.
Yep.
To where they are.
Yep.
Okay. What
I'm
is
gonna
your
try.
action?
I'm gonna try to grab one of them and swim back, or swim to the shore.
Roll me in athletics with disadvantage.
Okay. With disadvantage?
Yep. You are moving against a current and
Okay.
grabbing someone and pushing against that
That's
current.
actually not that bad. I'll take it.
I mean, you kind of have to.
Yeah, that's true. 17.
17. So
That
you're
was-
grabbing Bones.
Yeah. Oh no, I
So
was
not
grabbing
Bones, Mia.
Mia.
Okay, cool. Because they're both taking the same. So as you go through, and you just see this missile underwater just as bubbles are coming out of her mouth. And she just grabs you.
Does she look like a manta ray? Wait,
She
not
does.
me,
Yeah, it
Mia.
kind of has a.
Not Bones.
Mia.
Look, you both have
I know.
the same color.
Hey, one
Shirts,
of
it's
them
a-
has a cool dancing
Yeah.
thing.
All right. So now that
Have
you
smoke.
are, what are you doing? You can breathe, but you're just being.
Can I message?
Yeah, you can cast a spell. Yeah. Where you at? Yeah.
I'm messaging Borling and I'm gonna say, freeze water in front of me. Or behind me.
Do that!
Just
She's yelling
try.
out loud. You see that his
Just
wings
try.
are starting as the last kid's getting off of his back.
I'm just chilling.
So all the kids are over.
But can I move too?
No.
You can try. Are you
Since
going
There's
to?
6 more. I
Yeah,
think
you can
he
try
said.
going to shore. That's kind of the whole point. Roman athletics.
I wanted to move back, I guess, to the kids to try this.
You're going to
again,
move
so-
against the current.
No, because I'm in the middle, right?
Yeah,
So
are you
I want to
moving
move
this way?
that way. Yeah, back where the kids are.
Okay, Roman athletics.
You know, stop and restart.
Sure.
That's the plan. Oh yeah, I'm a roller today. That's a fat 3.
1, 2, 3. Doesn't work. He's pushing you. Then you just. But you can breathe, so that's kind of weird.
Having fun.
Yeah, it's fun for.
I haven't
Yeah,
had a bath in
I
a
wanted
long-
you guys to drown.
I haven't had a bath in a long time. I've been in a sewer. Maybe I'm enjoying this.
So now that you are out of the water, after Neff just to you almost against shore.
Neff.
She's really solid. Like she's fucking built. What do you do?
I'm Hufflepuff.
Is the rope still there where I could make it back?
It's here. Yeah.
Okay, I want to try to make it back across, but using the rope this time.
Okay. So what, this way?
Weren't we holding on? That was my intentions when we got in.
Magic
we were holding
freeze.
the rope.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
but you
a
did
strength.
not succeed.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Roll me
it's-
athletics with advantage if you're gonna try to cross through.
You can do it with one more
Wait,
time.
so you're
with
going to the
advantage.
other side, back to where we
Yep.
started from?
Oh, 20.
20. You make it halfway through. That is your action. If you want to keep moving, I'll allow it just because of time. If you want to do it another.
Yeah.
All right. Roll me again with advantage. Ferris, what? Sorry.
13.
Artie.
Fonzie, what do you
Artie.
get? What do you get?
Fon-
Artie.
Fonzie?
13.
Who's Fonzie?
13 just makes it. As you like, it will go through. So, Artie, what do you do?
Thank you.
I mean, I just jumped in for no reason, so I'll just try to get out.
All right. So, Roman athletics to get out.
Nat 1.
Ooh.
Oh fuck.
1, 2, 3. That is the second. How many rounds have you been underwater? This will be the first one, right?
That'll be the first one.
All right.
I believe.
Have a counter. This mark it at 1. Once the counter goes to 2, things start happening. So, being nice about this.
Fair enough.
Ferris, what are you doing?
Try to get to the other side.
Okay. Roman athletics.
He's like the
With
chicken.
advantage. No advantage.
Because you don't have the rope.
That's a 15. Plus.
Get it off.
Cool.
Managed to come out. Okay. What are you doing?
Can I use this as like a...
What is that?
The Fist of Justin's gloves. As like a... propel?
No.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
It
Not-
does not
not
have any
even at all.
torque to it.
Yeah.
That would be
It
awesome.
just
That's a
makes your
rocket
fist do
launcher.
fire damage. That's it. You would do 1d6 plus 1 point. That's pretty much it.
Okay. All
Okay,
the
what
kids
do
are... All the kids are...
No, there's still 6 that are waiting, and you see Borlong about to start flying. but currently this is what's happening. We're going in turns, guys, so start thinking what you're doing. You're next, Sonya.
I know.
I guess I'm just gonna wait for Barlon to get on the other side just to.
Okay,
get
that's
something
fair enough.
set up.
Sonya, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to go, I guess, across.
This way?
No, I'm gonna go further down to see if I can help Bones instead. Bones are already, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you gonna go into the water?
Yeah, let me go inside the water.
Son of a
Roll me
bitch.
athletics.
You gotta do strength.
Yep, these are all strength.
What's it? Athletics?
You
Yes.
can breathe. That's all I can now.
18?
Alright, you managed to maneuver your way, not drowning. You're in the water though. What are you trying to do?
Grab
Grab one of them?
one of them or both.
Roll me in
if I can.
athletics with disadvantage.
8?
8, you are one turn underwater. Once that counter goes to 2,
Son of a bitch!
things will happen.
Okay.
Alright,
I
you
tried.
see 4 breath for the kids. That's that round. It's gonna take a little bit.
I'm jumping in the water again. I'm diving in and trying to go.
Diving from here?
A little bit further down. Yeah,
Okay.
right there.
From athletics.
Yep.
To not go under.
What? That was cocked. Okay. And I should know by now. It's dirty 20.
Okay, so what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to grab him.
Grab,
Artie.
Can
Grab-
I use my reaction to cast message to her since I can't talk? Or like,
Also,
You
you would
have
need.
a message?
Actually, you should not be able to cast messages underwater because
I have to speak.
you have to speak
That's
it.
why I was trying to hope
Yeah,
I could.
sorry, yeah.
Then
No,
never
you won't be able to.
It didn't matter
Actually,
anyway.
She has gills.
You have guild, so you are okay.
Yeah, but you
It's gonna
can't.
sound like someone's talking underwater though.
Yeah.
But
Morlung's cool with that.
what you opening your mouth to cast a spell, the water will go into you.
It's like my stupid sister.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so roll me athletics with disadvantage.
Okay. Okay. Hang on, I'm doing my math again. 17.
17.
Yes.
That you just as she pulls you out, and as soon as you come out, you look that
Stop jumping in the water!
as she screams that out. You see that the person you just pulled out is now at the other end of the water.
What?
What do you do?
Alright, so explain to me where people are again. So it's Sonya in
Children.
the water.
Sonya's in the water, you are in the water,
Right.
and everyone else is out of the water.
And the
There's
kids
there's
are climbing
there's
on
6 more
board.
kids that need to be moved over here. Borlung has 3 currently on him right now.
So there'll be 3 remaining.
So yeah, after this round there'll be 3 on the other side.
Should have just kept the rope.
Okay, I want to cast Levitate.
Okay,
And I want to use my twin spell.
okay.
And I want to pick myself and Sonya up out of the water.
So you don't have to cast at a higher level. You can just cast levitate because there's a specific amount of weight.
Okay.
As long as Sonya is okay with this,
It
you can
doesn't try
cast
to
it.
resist
It does not try to resist it. You can. All right.
I want us out of the water and on the safe bank that we're trying to achieve so we can regroup.
Okay.
They got
Now that everyone's out of the water, you're going like, I can fly. And now there's only 3 kids left.
And Ferris and Jericho.
Yeah.
Can I?
No, I'm on the other side.
Oh,
I'm
no,
over here,
okay,
dog.
and Jericho.
Picks
And
up
Mia.
3 more kids.
And Mia.
Can
Mia?
Yeah, she's behind the tree.
Oh.
So he
A
already
little
did
exhausted.
all the kids?
Yeah, give him a minute, and he did all the kids. Okay. That's a lot of fun. Who's going now? You. Use a rope, and then I'll assist you.
I'm at the tree, basically ready to jump in if they need more help.
Roll me one. Both of you guys roll me 1 athletics with advantage. The DC is extremely low now.
Advantage.
23?
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, you're crossed.
Dirty 20.
Okay. With
Damn.
that, you guys heard of pass by. You see Borlung's flying, and he has his feet on you with his tail kind of protecting you. You guys still using the rope, but able to do it. About
10 minutes of this happen. And you see, well, could have just done all that. No one had to go under. Why did we do this? So.
Dude, I'm sorry. I was trying to avoid you getting exhausted. I'm sorry.
He's throwing ice out of his mouth and cooling himself off.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna literally just get my rope. I'm gonna go across with every.
Okay. All right. Well, because of time. Okay. So after that, Neff. Because of time, I need to roll me one last survival check of the night.
Oh.
I swear to God, if you guys go another game where I spent so much time drawing a map and we don't use it, swear to God.
I love you, Jesus.
You just
Okay.
kid party.
TPK.
Yeah, that's an 8.
You can put us to sleep and we can have a dream where we run and touch.
No.
Where did you go?
War dreams.
With that, for the next 2 hours, you are lost. But eventually,
Son of a bitch,
you find where you're going. And you find yourself...
Yeah.
Rolling perception, everybody. Sorry. I did say that was the last roll, but perception.
This is after she got out of the water
Yeah.
successfully,
Yeah.
but she just lost.
So for the next 2 hours, you guys are hiking. It kind of seems like you're lost, but eventually, Neff does find where she needs to go.
18.
18, okay.
19.
14. 21.
I will tell you what the DC is in a
3.
minute.
I'm the only one
kidding
who
me.
doesn't see it.
18.
Oh, then I got. Oh wait, I
I
got
got
19.
19.
21.
21.
I got 19.
I got 3. I don't see shit.
Yeah, you're with an advantage and plus 12. 18 was a roll. As you guys are walking, and now are almost at the end of the day, but still technically daytime, and you're leaving. You're specifically looking for a very movable boulder that you can move through, so you can go through the tunnel that is already carved for you guys. And you would also know that sometimes if things are bad, this would be where you get locked up, inside the mountain. To go around the mountain or over the mountain is days. This is why for you it's a day to go through this. You know exactly where to go and whatnot. But as you guys are walking, you hear a yes, okay. When they get there, yes. That's what you guys hear. But you see nothing. But with your higher rolls, you also see very tiny little footsteps
Can I
and
cast Divine Sense?
Okay. You sense what would be considered a fae, but you would sense that there is a house elf following.
Like behind us?
Yeah, it's fine. It's about 20 feet or so behind you.
I want to like come up and I want to like try to hide behind like a tree or something
Sure,
and
you
like
do.
let him pass by.
Okay. As you guys continue going, you see that Artie kind of sits behind, and you do sense that that house elf presence is going and following their group. What do you do?
Like he's past me?
Yeah, he's past you, but he's continuing following. You kind of look behind, and you sense the movement as if he's standing still. You don't really know what he's doing, but it'd be something along the lines of, and he keeps following the group.
I'd like to go up to him.
Okay.
And I'm just making sure I'm doing it right. And I'd like to do ensnaring strike.
Oh shit. That escalated very fast.
Aren't they really strong though? Also?
House elves?
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Sorry. There we go. Alright. So I go up and I slash at him.
Alright, roll me to hit.
Oh, that is a 21.
21. Okay, so alright, that passes. As you go and you hear and then a shine of just pure reflective energy appear on him. As you can specifically tell this is a shield spell being casted. And just the force of your hit goes through and breaks the shield. By 1. So, roll me to hit, roll me damage.
Oh shit.
That will be 2d6.
We all heard that.
Yeah, you all heard it and you are seeing it now.
I'm gonna look and see if I notice.
So that
anything.
is 6, is 10.
10.
If I know,
Okay.
If I know this elf.
As you see,
And then it says that it gets restrained by vines.
what's the
But,
DC?
I don't know.
It's your
Okay, so it'll be.
Oh, my DC
yeah.
14.
The target must make a strength saving throw or is restrained by vines for the duration.
14?
Yes.
Okay, as you do that and you see blood all over his sword, you can see since he was attacked, the spell, invisibility goes away. You can see this half house elf with a slight cut, and you see these vines going around him. We'll be friends. Snaps his fingers.
Do I know this elf? Have I seen it ever before?
What did he say?
I'll bring friends.
I'll bring
Do I know the elf?
It's a house elf.
Was that a fucking goblin?
It's a little house
That was a
elf.
loud
As the vines
noise.
grow and they have no target.
He
But
just
there's stuff
snapped out.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he snapped and disappeared. And then you see he reappears. And I'm just gonna show you because it fucking took too long to draw
Yeah.
this.
Bringing
And,
control.
Oh, sorry.
oh god.
You're okay. You're okay.
But
Is it, we gotta move the water?
yeah, the water's in the way. But he would appear right on top of this area. Which it don't
Okay.
worry about it, really. You're fine.
Alright.
You're fine. Just
Oh my god, that's so cool.
yeah. But as he appears above you guys, hey look, it's Talon and Claw so cool. You can probably see him a little bit. Yeah, you can see him a little bit.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I do the
But,
thing, but you don't want me to.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
This is the thing that can happen.
Oh, look at how cool and steady that is.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
so cool.
yeah. Okay.
That's awesome.
As he appears above you, you hear a extremely yeah, of course. But you hear and you hear and a almost sound as if something's sheathing, but really fast. And there's definitely a large roar behind you.
Can I see the house goblin person?
Yeah, you see him above you. As you guys are kind of centered towards the middle.
Oh
And
god.
right behind a large leopard creature with these huge puffed up gills and spines going throughout, especially towards the back as they all flare up.
An undo.
An undo.
As soon as the goblin guy shows up, can I throw a javelin at him? Like 300 style.
We will start next turn.
Ah.
And next game. So we'll do this next game.
Yay!
So preview of what's gonna happen next. Half Elf just brought a Nundu at you guys.
An undo.
An undo. I actually don't know if I have permission from JK to show pictures of what it is.
I can show you later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
like,
a great place to go to look at that, but yeah, it's on the internet, so.
like I don't know if I have permission to do this.
Yeah. It's an undo. It's just look it up.
Yeah.
So we don't get in trouble.
I legitimately I just don't know
Okay.
if I'm allowed to do that. I
Well,
don't
you
I don't
just
know.
did it anyways.
What
Find
the fuck
out
are they gonna
later.
do? But yeah, it's a giant leopard the size of a fucking elephant with
Big.
gills of a
Yeah.
pufferfish.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Speak with him.
Next time.
hey, that's an idea. You could always try.
Light
So-
it on fire.
No.
Thank you. So, what's up?
Put the code in.
The code?
Yeah. Always. Do you want to do like a little code for the?
Yeah, I was about to say it.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, that's why my hands
Okay,
are on
okay.
the board. Yeah, here. Thank you guys for watching. As if you remember, if you go to Talon Claw, the link is on. If you are on browser, you can just scroll down and you'll see the link. Divine Conquer is the link. You get 10% off their DM screens or their dice bolts. And as always, this episode will be edited, put it to YouTube/DreamProductionFilm. So by Tuesday, you'll be able to see it. If you miss anything, catch up.
It's awesome.
It is. And as always, guys, right? As long as they're ready. Adios.
That's where it went.
Bye.
I've been chewing on my